Hello! Clicked the wrong thing several times in a row. I meant to get rid of this. Okay. Go ahead and play in a second here. Bring up the game. So I briefly considered what it would be like to mess around with and abuse the capture mechanic for unintended purposes. As they added the FE8 Tower of Valni onto the FE6 world map, I'm thinking, well, couldn't you capture some monster weapons? What I would be really interested in would be the ability to capture Mogul or Gorgon dark magic. But a quick review of the early Tower of Valni floors. Even though they're partially randomized which monsters you see, I don't think they include magical enemies on their early floors. It still might be funny to go in to capture something like a claws from a zombie and see if the game allows you to use claws on other characters, just to mess around with like unintended mechanics and see if you can break the game. Broken not in an overpowered way, but just broken in a doing funny unintended things way. The only actual benefit I could see if we can give a monster weapon to a playable character would be if we gave Clarine a weapon so that she could fight. Obviously I wanted a spell for that, because she has magic from all these spirits. But something like claws, if it was possible to get like a finishing blow of her, that would be hilarious for comedy purposes, as an alternative training method. Unpromoted foot healers gain extra EXP if they win in the combat. We're not supposed to be able to like do that, but maybe you could. Monster claws are pretty weak weapons though. I'm gonna make a save state because you can't leave the tower normally, and just hop in there real quick to take a look at the monster claws. Presumably, we don't even have stats on these. But there's a difference between... No, they're all the same Rotten Claw. Oh, there's a Fetid Claw. So this might be a stronger one. Let's compare. A Rotten Claw, he has 8 strength, so let's just presume this is a 7 might infinite use weapon. With presumably 80 hit. 80 hit, 7 might. Probably weighs 0. That's not bad. Let's look at the Fetid Claw. Now this guy has 10 strength, so presumably the Fetid Claw is a 12 might weapon. It looks like it's a little... Oh, the same accuracy. I guess he has 11 accuracy. Oh, this is 75 accuracy, because he has 11 from his stats. So, 12 might, 75 accuracy, that outpowers some of the weapons we have access to. Like a steel sword has that accuracy, but only it has less might. It has like 8 might. This would be like 4 more might. So if it's possible to use these on a player, we might have like an actual decent infinite use weapon. Then it might be worth playing this one of these chapters experimentally to see if we can abuse capture and mess with using weapons we're not supposed to use. You can also use it as a way to generate other weapons, of course. You're not just limited to monster weapons. Capture allows you to turn Tower of Valni into money grinding. Like, you can take... Jesus Christ, this is just a completely random drop. Isn't that extremely rare? Well, now I have to do this. There's a free rune sword. Game mechanics and capture aside, I could just get a rune sword. I have to be careful. I have to, like... I can't let him swap to the rune sword or I won't get it. I have to, like, stand here and then move up and then kill him. But free rune sword. I'll just talk about how you can capture stuff like this Wormslayer. Actually, it's easier to get the rune sword guy than I was just saying it was, because I could also use capture whether he's holding it or not. I don't have to worry about traditional drop weapons for that purpose. But yeah, let's go ahead and deploy some people. I obviously am going to need geese if I'm going to be doing capture memes. So let's think about who we're bringing. You're the only person I'm guaranteed have to bring, so let's go ahead and give him some weapons for general use. How about a hand axe? And the hatchet might be the most accurate axe, so maybe that's like the best capturing weapon outside of the iron axe. It has 85 accuracy, and it's a throwable thing. Sword Reaver would also be the best capturing weapon against swordies, because this would be 85 hit. So Sword Reaver seems like a must. The Flowing Axe is also pretty good at capturing. It has 80 hit. Similar to an Iron Axe, though I'd probably prefer to use the Iron Axe. Silver Axe isn't bad if you need more damage. Okay, we'll go ahead and use a set of weapons for capturing. Now we need some other units for combat purposes. We'll let Shauna kill the boss. Main reason there is that... Wow, these iron swords are kind of beat up. Let's go buy another. They're overpriced if I don't do it from the world map. He gets weighed down by steel too. Well, I'll just use one. Anyway, I want Shauna to kill the boss because it's a promoted boss, and she, of all my promoted units, scales the most because she has aptitude and her stats are very high. Let's bring I want Clarion Staff EXP. Let's bring unpromoted units for killing zombies in bulk, I suppose. And a healer. We already have a healer. Do we need Deke? Probably don't need Deke here. We'll get by Dekeless. It's no Deke Tuesday. Hi, Top Hat. Our goal is to do funny capture shenanigans this chapter. We're gonna try and capture monster weapons and see if we can abuse that system. Oh yeah, I have Involved now, so let's carry that as like if I need a nuke that's not Studied Tome. It's the strongest Studied Tome, so I guess I could use Studied Tome up. Well, Studied Tome's stronger on the offense. Yeah, I can't save, so let's put frontliners up front. Healers in the back, and we'll deploy. I gotta try and capture this. What I want more than anything is this Fetid Claw. I want to see if I can put this on a player character and use a 12 Might weapon. So I need to find a way to not kill this guy, and then give it to Geese. Let's start killing everything else in range then. So we'll start with the front two. These two have this on the sides of the same range as this guy, but we can move 1D up forward. Presumably we mow through these guys without much resistance, but we can go ahead. They have really low stats? Yeah, no. The typical enemies in this hack are extremely stat inflated, but the monsters in the Tower of Valni are unchanged, it looks like. So we should be able to absolutely crush them. Now, can we weaken this guy without killing him, also without threatening a crit? They have 2 luck, so I'm very scared of critting. Has this hack Thanos snapped Nintendo? Almost certainly not. I think all of my characters are too strong to weaken the zombies, so maybe we can set up the ability for Geese to kill it from full while using the capture command. He'll still have 8 speed. We can give him a drive strength, so he'll go from 7 strength to 11. Then Roy could rally. So 13 strength can probably one-round these guys raw with the capture command. So we'll go for that. We'll go for that for our capture strategy. We can also use Lilina nearby and give even more damage. We have a lot of ways to get damage. What skills are we rocking? Right now this Tower of Valni is dedicated to seeing if how broken capture is and to mess with the unintended consequences of that existing. We're doing some science, basically. So what's our capture look like right now? We have good accuracy. We do need damage. So let's get damage. Let's move up Dorothy. Let's do a rally. Let's kill one of these guys so we can make room for Dorothy to stand nearby. Yes, we're trying to capture. We're trying to capture monster weapons. We're seeing if the game lets us use monster weapons. Because right now, I just put like a bunch of damage next to Geese so we can capture this guy with the Iron Axe. We can probably even do one better if we move Melina up. Ooh, we already at the damage threshold, we don't need any more for vanity's sake. Oh, I wanted the capture command. Okay, we're now holding a zombie. Will they allow us to take his fetid claw? Oh yeah, I can release Clarine for EXP too, so trade. I should have kept inventory space open. Let's sacrifice a vulnerary. I have it! It doesn't look like I can use it. I don't know how the game checks whether you're allowed to use a monster weapon or not. You think Faye can use Fetid Claws then, if they're not going to let me use Fetid Claws? Either way, we just took an illegal weapon, I think that's funny. And okay, yeah, I can drop the guy. Or I could just like hold him and get this heal off, and drop him later when I'm not using my turn. So, can no one... In Builder there's a check for monster weapons. And Mur has that toggle. So you think Faye has that toggle? You think that this is categorized as like a typical monster weapon? So then the only way to abuse capture for us before Faye would be the capture magic, but I don't think we can encounter any magical monsters in the Tower of Valni unless you go to the very end of it. Like, you have to go like super deep. Because then if we had monster magic, we could actually use that, because I know that famously for the enemy control glitch in vanilla FE8, you can use monster magic. Yeah, I'm also gonna do it for Dragonstones, so like I was thinking of capturing the boss of Chapter 12 to get a Firestone. Well, maybe I can capture something easier than that. There's also more Manicheats before you get Fae. There's Manicheats in Arcadia that you can capture. Okay, well I can capture this Wormslayer. I can like... capture using Sword Reaver, right? That's pretty accurate. I don't think I can chip without killing this guy, though. As my units are too strong. Unless I rescued someone and then, like, lowered my speed. So instead, can we double him and one round him while capturing? He doesn't have very much speed. Let's do drive speed. Do we now double? Free Wormslayer. Why is Roy in the Tower of Valni? Because this hack is very silly, and I was experimenting with capturing monster weapons. I have a fetid claw as a souvenir. They're not letting me use it, I'm very sad. But that's what we're here for, we're just doing science on this very silly hack. And then, can releasing a captured enemy give 10 flat EXP? Oh, dude, who has inventory space? I filled up all my inventory spaces, that's my issue here. So I can't even really use captured stuff. Roy can, put a bunch of stuff away. And hold stuff for me. There you go. But yeah, does releasing a captured person always give 10 EXP? Okay, so you can give promoted people a ton of EXP by having them release stuff for you, then it looks like. That's a very silly system. And it's a way that you can train units like healers by letting them release captured units. How ridiculous. So then, I want to capture the Rune Sword. This guy has a Rune Sword. We can get it by just killing him, actually. Like, Shauna could just fly in there and kill him. We don't even need to use capture to do that kind of thing. These enemies are also comically weak compared to the extremely difficult chapters. So it really is just like a silly grinding zone. Yeah, I'll just run in there and kill that guy and get the rune sword. And then we'll get out of here as soon as we clear out the rest. And our experiment will be over, and we'll move on to Chapter 11. Free rune sword. Now, I don't know if I've never really played Tower of Valni. I don't know if the boss, like, moves. I guess Roy would be pretty good with the rune sword. He has 14 magic, Astolfo could use it too. Well, let's see if the boss moves. I'm not really worried for Shauna's life. She's got stats for days. Oh no, she has an extremely low chance to take 6 damage. The boss doesn't move, neither does this guy apparently. They're very passive. I'm just moving Dorothy up, so because I feel like it would be funny to one-round the boss, so I'm just getting some damage nearby. Of course, I'll also just use a bigger lance, but... And that's so much EXP! Jesus Christ, that's unethical. You gain a lot of stats, too. Oh boy, we're getting new skills, so what's this? Oh my god! Why do they keep making the top tiers topper tier? So we can now give any unit we want plus 12 speed, right? So we have drive speed on Saul, spur speed on Clarine, and now rally speed for Falcon Knights? Because I've been complaining about how the speed thresholds and enemies are very silly in this project. You have unpromoted level 7 enemies with like 17 speed that cannot be doubled at like an unpromoted character's speed cap. But rally speed, I don't know if Roy's rally stacks. Want to find out? Let's use both. I'm feeling because these are temporary boosts, they will not stack. They stack! No! What do you mean they stack? Maybe you can do really unethical dodge tanking through this kind of speed stacking. Let's take Wendy, for example. She's at plus 6 speed right now. Her avoid has gone up to 85, because she's next to Clarine. We can make it go even higher. If I move Saul, she now has... She was already near Saul? This is not counting. Shouldn't this be stacking? Either way, these enemies have 0% chances to hit her, right? Isn't that kind of crazy? Can we just, like, make avoid tanks this way? Yeah, what level does, like, Tate join at? The thing is, you have to get them to a promoted Falco Knight to get rally speed, so it's not, like, completely trivial. Either way, oh, I misclicked, no! 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 You can't leave. Do we give up our ill-gotten Tower of Valni gains and just reset the game and give up what we earned from it because we never needed to come here anyway and it's mildly unethical? Because now I'm forced to do a second Tower of Valni because I was just trying to open my inventory. Literally just trying to open my inventory. Oh, I saved. Oh, it saved after the Tower of Valni. Okay, okay, I didn't even notice. It was like such an autopilot thing. You can't retreat. We thought you could retreat, but you can't. Okay, I saved at the end of the tower. Yeah. Now let me show you real quick that you can't retreat. There's no retreat command. You just can't. Well, that was very silly. Let's get Shauna like a fresh iron sword. There's one. Those used to be Roy's, I guess. Let's get Roy a fresh iron sword. I'll just use up the old ones, I don't really care. Are we ever gonna use the Swarm Slayer? I can always rip it out of the convoy if I do want it. Roy doesn't really need to hold things, because he can always just, like, take something out of the convoy, whenever he needs it. Can we sell the Fetid Claw? No. A knife is a sword, but only thieves can use it. It's a 1-2 range. So the Fetid Claw is forever in our inventory. We cannot sell it, and it has no value. And it'd be discarded. Maybe? Maybe it's just a trophy. If we put it, where does it go if we stick it in the convoy? What category is it? Is it in here? Ah, our Fetid Claw. Okay, we'll have this Fetid Claw until the end of time. It cannot be sold. Interesting. Need some spare inventory space so he can steal stuff. Otherwise, we're all set to go to the next chapter then. Now this is the Echidna chapter, but I think they also give me Bartray. Because there's no route split, but so I think they just give you all the characters. I think they also give you Elfin. But Elfin's non-dancer. Okay. So I think that the way that I would play this chapter is I might go over the top. This is definitely original dialogue here, since they added Lilina into this scene. And Wolt, of course. There's always Wolt. Every time there's an original scene, you just wait for Wolt to show up. And like how he came for one line and just vanished. It was like, he's like the quirky, like, comedic relief character. He just, like, shows him for one line that he vanishes. There's a lot of these original scenes past the point where you get Lilina. There was only really very few of them before that. They're like, every single chapter, there's like a Wolt to Lilina Roy trio. It's like FE7 energy. They decided to use the Free Lords, you know, Roy, Lilina, and Wolt to recreate the Ellie Wood, Hector, and Lynn dichotomy, I guess. Why did I say the word dichotomy? I've been saying that word too much. I didn't even mean the right thing there. I don't even know what dichotomy is. My brain has been poisoned. Okay, well, let's figure out who we're deploying. We don't have to choose very much because most of our units don't exist. I haven't even eaten Lot yet. Lot would be a tasty meal, and I will consume him, but does this chapter have the Axe Brother house? The other village is a house where you send an Axe Brother to them, and you get a speed wing for it. Yeah, Zealot's a great knight. But I don't think this type of the village chapter, I don't think you have to use Lot or Wade to get a speed wing, right? I think it's different. I'll check real quick, but I'm pretty sure I don't need to bring Lot. I am checking right now. Yeah, you get the speed wing guaranteed without having to bring Lot or Wade. It's just in the house. Okay. So after this chapter, we're gonna eat Lot and turn him into a delicious meal. Dichotomy fits since only 2 of them are relevant. True! Okay. Then all these guys can stay home, and we'll consume a delicious meal of Boars and Lot. Otherwise, this is a good team. Let's rearrange them. Let's look at the map. Let's see what kind of threats we have. Any like random effective weapons or Lance Reaver. Orlo. Oh god, he's got skills. Well, let's start reading. Crack open the textbook. So he has a lot of regen. He basically regens to full every turn if you don't kill him. Because Imbue heals him for 22. Renewal heals him for 12, and then he's also on a heal tile. Is that cap speed generic? Oh yeah, they're everywhere. He also has mirror. That's so funny! You can't kill him in one round. Well, can you kill him in one round? If your first hit brings him below half, does his second hit kill? Probably, right? But he can miracle to 1 HP and then heal to full in the next round. That's silly. There's a stealable guiding ring, so that's money if nothing. Oh god, 26 strength. He's fast too. 19. Halberds. A lot of horse killing weapons. Silver lances and all these generics. Lance Reavers are about. Yeah, mercenaries have pretty high stats too. Sword Reavers. We have to check like every single enemy's weapon, because the weapons this chapter are a lot of like surprises. There's a lot of Reavers, there's a lot of horse killers. Mostly just a million Silver Axe fighters as there usually are. They're pretty dangerous. They're pretty hard to double. You need around 20 speed to double them. The Silverbow Archers are probably enormous threats because while their only high stat is skill, Adept is always a concern. Capture the silver weapons. Yeah, we can just start capturing silver weapons and make infinite money, right? I think that the easiest ones we capture maybe the archers. But we can just capture anything you want. Because enemies that carry expensive weapons now, capturing gets you a ton of money. Klein and Tate appear in this chapter. Now, there's a couple ways you can approach this. You can go over the top and skip here. The value is that Echidna spawns around the center of the map. And if you go over the top, it's a more direct route to Echidna. If you go south, it's a winding route for a lot of enemies. And you have to like make this U-turn to reach her. Right? You go down, you go right, you go up. If you go up and to the right, you don't really have to do that same big U-turn. Why don't we rush up and to the right then? We'll put like mounted units and like high move units up front. We'll bring footies to them and they can carry them there. So we'll carry combatants like Lilina and Wendy and such. And we'll rush pretty much everyone to the right is my instinct here. Maybe we should leave someone behind to fight like horses that would try and outpace me. But we'll see if they chase me down. The stragglers who get left behind, you could try and fight them. Yeah, you don't need to attempt to keep Klein or Tate's people alive in this chapter because they're just gonna be fine. Aha! And I have Laura. Sword. So, is this 30 damage against 30 magical damage against cavalry? Does that, like, one-shot these guys? They have 5 res. What's her magic? 7. Skills? Of course she has this. They buff dancers? Okay, so dancing's already good, but now it's better. She has 16 speed. If you wanted, because you can get like a bunch of spirit dust for free by sending home units, you could get her to 20 magic by feeding her spirit dust, and then you could use her high speed growth and have a unit and just sunflower blade shit and one-shot it, right? I want to support her with geese, I think, as a side note. That's my first geese support, I think, is Lauren. Let me double check that that's actually a real thing, I didn't just make it up. Because we want to get geese. No, don't we want to prioritize accuracy supports on geese if we want to get him the ability to capture stuff more effectively? Thunder does not give accuracy. We want to support like elfin geese or like Garrett geese, right? Yeah, Larum is thunder. Let's pass that. You killed Douglas on enemy phase with a Larum. Fascinating. He started attacking her. That's crazy. They're supposed to block off and, like, not aggro. If I had to guess why he attacks in this, it's difficult to change an enemy AI as, like, a simple ROM hacking behavior. Like, there's no magical AI editor in FE Builder, so they probably just didn't have a way to make Douglas not aggro Elfin and Larum. Does Larum have 6 move? She has 6 move. I think Gale's playable on this. He probably gets recruited by Miradeer's Ice in Chapter 22. Whatever. Some of them are aggressive. Okay. Let's see how strong the Sunflower Blade is. Pretty good! And that could be an opportunity to, like, snag, like a geese kill. Potentially. But then it would, well, you can attack from this side. Let's look at the animation. I think she crit. She has power stance up. She got them wide legs, like, bent down, like... God damn. Got the stance. That's a lot of EXP. Well, now I need to rescue her, but that's fine. That was at least funny. A Lance Reaver. So I can equip an axe, and then fight without really worrying. Geese could fight too. But I don't want him to go in the forest. So we'll use Bartray to soften up, and then we can finish off with Geese. To get EXP that way. Larum, Juggernauting. Those are certainly words you just said and made me read. Okay, so if I go past Wendy, I can be out of range of archers. Yeah, those 2 tiles are safe, like... No one's in range of an archer, having done it that way, although it would have honestly been nice if Adora in range of 1 archer. Okay, we've made it to the crack in the wall. Lara and Boss Killer. You know, that much effective damage is possible. Let's leave a healer behind in case we need it. Oh, yeah, I'll turn the animations back off. I just wanted to see Larum gaming. I was hoping he'd crit me for free damage. I was really hoping. No, Lance Reaver's not a bad weapon. I could theoretically try and steal that with capture. Although I don't really have units sitting around with, like, empty inventories to pick up captured weapons for me. Unless Roy is there. This guy's got a Sword Reaver. Okay, well, can we pick up some geese kills? Looks like we can. Let's turn off the enemy. Let's just check to see if Geese has, like, a recolored animation real quick. I haven't seen Geese fight. Okay. I don't know if that's standard Geese or not. I've never used Geese. Now, can we, like, maybe dance to get, like, another kill? What strength do we have? We have, Armored Fierce Stance, okay. Geese can probably finish that kill then if he uses a strong weapon like a Silver Axe. Might have to rescue Larum though. Oh, Geese can just kill with the Iron Axe. But if I can kill with a Hand Axe, I could just do it in my current position and not have to move Larum. Cool. Geese training. My capture bot. Defense, I'll take the skill, I'll take the hit rate. Right, Laram's inventory is empty, so that's always pretty good. Start breaking down this doorway. Characters we don't want to otherwise use for combat, like Zealot. I wonder if Axe have effective damage against walls, like an FE... Aww, no FE10 moment. I was hoping. I was really hoping for it. I can move Dorothy to, like, enemy phase, an archer. Oh, she might get killed by Adept, though. It's just not worth it. We might die to Adept, we can't use it for enemy phase. We could start fighting some of these Axe guys, though. In fact, if we went on that forest, we could fight 2 of them at once. Is it safe for Shauna to fight 2 at once? They hit 37s, Jesus Christ. It's not safe. I can't get enough evasion. I can only fight 1 for now. They're so bulky and powerful. Give her a sword out. She has dry strength. Let's fight this guy, Wendy, because we can take 2 adept hits with Wendy just fine. We can fight this guy as well. Not on the forest, though. Let's deny him the forest. Thank you, Normal Grin. I appreciate it. Interesting. How frustrating is the game been? There's a lot of enemy stat inflation that has created some awkward situations. But also a lot of my units are strong or broken in specific ways, so it's been like a weird arms race between my power and the enemy's power. It's definitely been not easy because the enemies are extremely accurate. The ever-prevalent Silver Axe fighters are an enormous pain in the ass to deal with, because I just got hit by Adept. Because the Axe fighters are really, really accurate, surprisingly fast, and just extremely high damage. They have 20 might, fury, and silver axes. And it's hard to consistently dodge tank in this game because of the higher hit rate of enemy axes and their overall higher skill stats. Alright, Klein, let's go check out what his base stats look like. He has hard mode bonuses, so he might be broken. Not much stat inflation here, actually. I was maybe expecting more. Snipers get crit boost. His personal skill looks like Desperation. This is kind of a lame skill for a sniper. Most of the time when you're attacking with a bow, you're not getting attacked by the retaliation. So this is only good for mage killing if you're hurt. This is such a conditional skill. Because Desperation only works when you're hurt. It's only valuable on player phase, so you're like, oh yeah, no, my hurt Klein can now fight mages. Is that what this is for? I don't know about that. Desperation doesn't seem exceptional. He's gonna be a lot worse than Dorothy. I am not impressed by Klein. He looked kind of unimpressive. Let's keep Shauna out of bow range. If we take out 2 of these X fighters, then we won't have to worry about... Archers actually are a problem. We could choose to hold position. We could do like how about Windy Axe Reaver dodge tanking? That sounds pretty good. All these guys, there's a hammer, but its hit rate is not good. We could try. If we do a rally speed, a drive speed, and a spur speed, we could set up Windy to have plus 14 speed before his rally too. And then she'll have like 30 speed, 4 more from Swift Stance, 34 speed, Knight Aspirant, plus the 4 bonuses. They show 0% hit rates. But if we just do Giga Chad, Dodge Tank, Windy, Let's try it. Let's rally. Let's rally. We'll aim for the edge of hand axe range so we can afford to have Clarine be nearby. So where Lena is currently standing is going to be our goal. She can be nearby for more damage on Wendy. We go there, we can equip the Axe Reaver. I want more Axe Reavers. If I see Axe Reavers, I should capture them. Although Wendy will have full weapon triangle soon. Oh dear. Saul can't get there unless I did some rescue dropping. He's threatened by one archer. And one archer could get adept and kill him. So we can't get, we already have 80 free avoid though. We're fine. Our avoid is literally already 80 free. We're just gonna drop Saul from the equation. Then we can enemy phase one guy. If we get hit by adept, we'll survive. Silver Lance. Any vulnerable areas over here? I can take this elixir. And heal. Really hold that for me. And we can have this guy fight Barf and give more kills to Geese. That seems okay to me. Okay, let's see how well Dodge Tank Wendy does, if this is a viable strategy. Because I'm literally letting a hammer fighter with like 20 strength attack her. Yeah, no. This works. It's good EXP too. I'll take strength. I'll take res. 0 hit rate, hammer. Only 8 damage is the crazy part. Wait. Hammers aren't effective against Wendy! She's not weak to armor slayers! What an oversight! That's just embarrassing. Oh my god. This game has so many little slip-ups like that. I can't believe Wendy's not an armored unit. She's a recruit, and they didn't add her to the table of classes that are weak to armor-slaying weapons. Obviously, if she becomes a general, she'll gain the armor weakness, but it's really funny that she doesn't have it right now. I wonder if Lena can one-shot an archer so she can get some EXP without risking adept. How much does a study tome hit for? 41. Involved her. And how much does fire do? 29. Okay. I just want to see the animation for Convolvator. Okay, this is the vanilla one. Let's turn the animations back off. This guy is Nosferatu. He'd fuck up Barf. We're gonna have to back up. DC XP. Bind you Blade remake, that'd be funny as heck. This guy lowers my chance to... I might get crit, right? He has 6 crit, and my luck gets lowered to 0. So there's a chance I die to a crit from this guy, so it would be prudent to actually back up. So I'm aware that shamans have anathema. His strength on Saul, they're asking for War Cleric. He also got Miracle, he can be promoted now. If I didn't care about him as a combatant and just wanted to use him as a utility character for drive speed and such, I could actually promote him to get him into a promoted class quicker to benefit from any new skills that those promoted classes would get. And then we can get staff EXP to, like, you know, promote class 5, pick up more skills. I also have guiding rings in the convoy, but yes, there's a guiding ring on this guy that I can either capture or steal, but we have a Astolfo over there. Yeah, that makes me want to bring over Saul near Roy and just grab a guiding ring right now, and we can go ahead and look at the classes and see what they have to offer. Crazy how... See, a thief like Astolfo is not doubling an enemy like this. This is how crazy the speed inflation is. Because these guys have... You need 20 speed to double them. We have 16. If Clarine is adjacent, though, we have it. But I'm not going to bother, because I have to reposition too many units. Oh, since I don't double this guy without... Sure. I'll do an Astolfo knife kill. Oh yeah, he took Fury damage, so he's at 1 HP. Doesn't Saul have access to War Cleric? My phone's ringing, it's almost certainly spam, but I'll check it. Suspected spam caller. Let's grab a guiding ring. Lena doesn't use guiding rings anymore. She uses a Heaven Seal. So, our current guiding rings are enough for Saul and Clarine, and we're gonna get another one. Now I am gonna make a save state, to check these classes. So Bishop is Light and Stabs. I guess they probably get Slayer. They're probably effective against monsters, which is Tower of Valni only. And we have War Monk, which is Staff Axe, which is funny. Why is Saul's sprite ruined here? Wait, what happened to his sprite palette? That's not what he normally looks like. That was bugged. There's a Tower of Valni, but the regular campaign of FE6 should not have monsters in it, no. No speed, but high magic gain. High gain on defenses. He gets light magic. What skill does he get? Imbue. So that would regen 12. Oh, 10. He only has 10 magic right now. It's just he's rallied. What's increasing his strength, magic, and defense right now? What's this from? Why does he have these stat boosts? Yeah, I'm not sure. Either way, Imbue is just a regen thing, so that's for tanking. That's an okay skill, I guess. Let's go ahead and check what War Monk gets. He would gain strength, he's speed, pretty high gains across the board. He would get axes. Larum gives boosts when dancing. Thank you! Yes, that was from Larum. Axe Faith. Axes can't lose durability and grants luck times 1.5. That's not a very good skill for Saul. He has 3 luck. It's good in that your axes no longer lose durability, but the luck-based benefit on Saul is kind of comedic because he just has 0 luck. Axes can't lose durability is good if you're using Armads, but you would have to train Axe from D all the way to S, which is a bit of a commitment. He has a good strength growth and a good speed growth. If you wanted to go this route, you could like staff grind him unpromoted and get more levels. But otherwise, like, I'm not gonna bother, I think, trying to like turn him into like a War Monk main combatant. I would rather turn him into just keep him as a utility unit, a utility staffer who provides bonuses like drive speed to nearby units. So I'm going to go ahead and just read ahead by opening up the ROM and check what skills that the War Cleric and Bishop get at higher levels to see if there's more utility skills. I'm more interested in making him a utility character. Bishops get Imbue at level 1, they get Rally Luck at level 5, which is only 4 luck. That's technically another utility skill, but kind of a boring one. Bishops also get Renewal. Bishops also get Self-Healing, which is not exactly what is super exciting unless you're using Bishops as like a tank combatant. So I don't know if that's exciting, honestly. I'm gonna go find War Cleric. It's somewhere buried in the class list. It was an A class that was added on at some point, so it's not in like a normal place. Maybe it's at the very bottom. I'm still kind of like searching for where they put War Cleric, and it's okay. 8E. War Cleric gets Axe Faith, Renewal, and Axe Fair. Or whatever. I was hoping there'd be something completely broken like Power Staff. Either way, I'm kind of unimpressed by what Saul would get from his promotions. Because he doesn't get like a crazy skill immediately, I'm willing to actually not promote him yet and get more levels, because it looks like the only thing his promotions do is increase his ability to do combat. And I was kind of unimpressed by the combat potential there. This guy's a 5 crit. Does Dorothy have crit avoid Souls nearby? Can I like not explode if I get randomly crit because this guy's Anathema? Maybe I just use Shauna because Shauna has 10 million res. This is not the one with the Guiding Ring. The Guiding Ring enemy is a different one. The luck boost from War Cleric is not that it helps you with the Devil Axe, it's that your luck gives you accuracy. It doesn't actually increase your luck stat. They also changed the Devil Axe. It doesn't actually work off of luck. It works off of level. So luck doesn't even go into the Devil Axe. I forgot to move Geese, I guess. For some reason I was convinced he was out of range. He could have gotten crit there because they have, Anathema. Yeah, they had 7% crit rate. That was really sloppy, but it's another more Geese EXP. Hello, Christian. Thank you for stopping by. We are trying to make broken units in this silly Romhack. Dorothy does not double without Saul nearby. These enemies are just ridiculously fast. I could do Clarine for a spur speed. We could also do a rally speed from Shauna. Oh, these guys don't move. Good to know. Let's do a rally speed so characters like Deke, Wendy, and Dorothy can get kills here. No, we double. Remarkably, that hand axe does not kill. That's crazy. That's with a boost from Dorothy's drive strength. I would have thought that we would have gotten that kill. What if Clarine is nearby? Would that be any damage? Clarine is also just Thunder. It would only give me crit rate, not damage. I could move Shauna closer and give a support bonus so Deke could get that kill. Although he'd only gain 1 point of damage, right? Lelina nearby would be damage. We could use a mounted unit to move Lelina around then. That looks like it'll be the best way to get this done. Ellen doesn't live to serve, but it does fuck all. There's so many, like, tank things for bishops. There's no same turn reinforcements in this. They have been removed. I accidentally moved Deke when I meant to, like, use a different unit to move Shauna. I meant to have Deke fight these guys, now I need to actually, like, Okay, well then I'm just gonna change my plan and let Axe Reaver Wendy. Yeah, I accidentally moved Deke. That was just a silly misclick. Okay, well, we can fix this, don't worry. We're just gonna move people back. And then we put Deke on using a sword. And give him a spur speed, and take his passenger, and drop them. And Wendy has the Axe Reaver, and is otherwise pretty safe. The only part that was hard was like Chapter 7. Otherwise, there's so many skills and other things you can abuse in this that's probably easier. Chapter 7, Chapter 4 is actually harder than OG FE6. I've played FE6 hard mode early game, and Chapter 4 in this is harder because they added more reinforcements when it's already a super difficult chapter, and there's like bandits that threaten the top village. It's really difficult to get the side objectives. You also don't have like overpowered units by that point, like you can get later. They were same-turn reinforcements. I thought those were mostly removed from this. That's crazy. I haven't seen same-turn reinforcements yet. That's like the first time they used them. Oh, I forgot Tate. Well, Geese is just dead unless I can do something about it. I could use Larm to like get someone to go there and rescue him. Like, Zealot could like run in and rescue and like drag back. The only thing I can possibly do, there's like no other play. I can move 3 tiles, grab him, and then move back 7. Let's try that. I'm busy having Geese kill random stuff. Yeah, this is the very first same-turn reinforcement in the entire project. I thought I had more time because they had removed them for the most part. I cannot hold Geese. He's too heavy. He has 13, and we can only aid 12, because they increased Zealot's con and lowered his aid. Vanilla Zealot has considerably less con than this. Let me go check his base stats. Vanilla Zealot has 11 con, so he has 14 aid. So I assume that Zealot could rescue Geese. How much con does Vanilla Geese have? Vanilla Geese has 11 con. So because they buffed Geese's con by 2, and they buffed Zealot's con by 2, I lost like 4 effective aid. So we're gonna sack Barf. Tate's already here, but Klein never moved. How am I supposed to get Tate? I guess I have to use Shauna. There's no other way. Let's bring Shauna as close as possible. Oh, it's Thea in this? It's not Tate? Oh, I can actually get here. This is remarkable. Okay. Looks like we're saved. This village is fucked, though. I can't get anywhere near that. What I should do is I should move Wendy down as far as I can every turn. Do these guys prioritize going? They should, if they're FE8 bandits, they should prioritize going for villages or for characters as opposed to villages. So I should be able to get a setup where I can, maybe have him turn around, attack Wendy, if Wendy's here. Then I can just, like, work my way south. Yeah, it depends on their AI setting, because presumably they have the AI setting where they go for players. It's not like I can stop him anyway. Let's just assume then that he'll go for me, because I cannot stop him without having more power. But if he turns around and hand axes me, then at least he'll follow me this way. Try and get him to follow me. Yeah, the infamously stupid Chapter 9 pirate. That one is truly just irritating, isn't it? Nab a kill. Then we'll send Deke down to towards the other guy. We learned a skill. No! You're shitting me, right? They gave her Gale Force with stabs for your horse healer? And Clarine's the only Troubadour. This is effectively a Clarine exclusive skill. Ellen is in this game, and Ellen has lived to fucking serve. The unit who also will go in the Bishop and get Imbue to regen her entire life bar every turn. And Renewal. And Ellen's personal is Live to Serve. Meanwhile, Clarine's getting Power Staff. I was willing to use Clarine just on this personal. I looked at Clarine and I said, she's a horse healer, she can rescue my units, and she can charm. That's a good unit. And then she got this skill and I said, oh, okay, so Clarine is now a must-take SS tier unit because the enemy stat inflation in this game means you literally need these to, like, double even if you're, like, at cap sometimes. And now we have Power Staff. Cecilia will also have Spur Speed and Power Staff, yes, if she's a Valkyrie that came off of Troubadour. But she might be a Mage Knight, so I can't guarantee that. She'll have these same skills. These might be Clarine specific. We'll see if Cecilia gets them. Cecilia just gets normal Gale Force. That's not better! That's fucked up. What do you mean Cecilia gets Gale Force? Oh my god. Game design is this guy's passion, I guess. Oh, she gets another turn right now because she just Power Staffed it. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's send some power west. We could use it right now. We can also maybe make a... Do we need a wall or anything? I could try and distract one with Zealot, but like it's okay if they just throw their short spears at Shauna. They have Darting Blow. How much? Okay, they lose 4 points of speed on their short spears. They're not actually overwhelmingly fast. And Barf has some defense. Barf can hold. Barf is actually okay right now. We don't need to distract with Zealot or anything. But we'll stay here in case we need some backup. Rory has to go recruit Klein. Saul can be left. We can maybe pick up some kills on like random pegs of Astolfo. Oh! I should have taken Roy's Windsword. The Windsword would have been effective against them. Klein is super boring. Klein has surprisingly mid stats for a hard mode bonus unit, and Desperation is unexciting for an archer. Oh, look at me! Your archer doesn't get countered. Whatever. She has Vantage? Whatever. I guess she has Vantage. 18 speed. Wing Spear. Okay, so that's where the Wing Spear went. Otherwise, she's worse than Shauna because Shauna has 10 bazillion growths. So her niche is that she has a Wing Spear. That's the only way they had to differentiate her, I guess. I'm gonna just grab this because, like, I'm gonna finish Astolfo Wendy A anyway, so it's actually okay that Lena is not in that support triangle. So he did turn around to go for me. That's excellent news. That village is quite hard to get. Yeah, Vantage is really bad if you don't kill. Wait. Why didn't they attack me? Okay, Echidna's finally here. We have people. This is a fun chapter because of how much happens. Huh. I guess I am recruiting Bartray because Rory is on top of him. Why are they calling Bartray Sire? Like he's a king. Okay, well, we have Bartray. These guys didn't attack. They're, like, passive for some reason. So, I guess Geese was never in danger, question mark? Not really sure what's going on there. Either way, we can... It's impossible to talk to her peacefully without killing something to get them out of the way. She is surrounded. So, yeah, Bartray's Fury, but that's just a class-specific thing. I don't know what his personal is. Axe of Virility. They gave him a hammer brave axe with excellent accuracy. I think the... Okay, sure, whatever. I guess he's good against armors. Axe of Virility. Bartray is Bartray fucks, I guess. He has high strength. What's his personal? Soul. Ugh. That's the Project Ember for your, a Project Ember axe. A barely renamed one? Okay, that's really funny. Lancebreaker is always good, but we were gonna abuse this on Geese. Geese was gonna be a warrior. Fury is really good to help him give him more speed, but his speed's really low in a game where you need extremely high speed, so I can't imagine he's that good outside of, like, using his axe. Let's recruit him, I guess. I bet he recruits Echidna for me. I like how this is the same recruitment dialogue as in the other chapter 11. So Bartray's referring to the castle, and Roy's like, oh, I'm not with the castle. There's no castle here. We're in a town. This is not a castle. The dialogue, update the dialogue, it's no longer accurate. Bartray does not recruit Echidna, which I think is a huge whiff, because they put Bartray in this chapter and gave him an entire scene about how he doesn't want to lose Echidna. He's not willing to, and he doesn't even recruit her. They don't even talk. So maybe Echidna's giving Bartray the cold shoulder. The rear guard. Huh. Echidna's axe, steady stance. Which one is steady stance? Let's go check and see if Bark has that. This is Fierce Stance. I'm guessing Steady Stance is the +5 defense one? What does Wendy have? Wendy has a stance. Which one do you have? Swift Stance. I'm guessing that Steady Stance is the Boris style defense one. She has a random +4 defense right now, I don't know where that's from. Luna is her personal. That happens 20% of the time. Patience is the rest is the standard hero kit, except they didn't give her Pursuit for some reason. They're bitter X's, yeah, okay. Her weapon ranks are mediocre, but weapon ranks go up extremely quickly in this. She's kind of fast, I guess. She's a unit. I should compare the Deke. Deke is also a unit. Their offenses are pretty similar, their skill is the same. Deke is more HP. Pretty similar bulk and offense. Very comparable units right now. Rearguard is pretty good, I guess. Is Luna a good skill? I mean, her skill cap looks like it's 30. So if this happens 30% of the time, that's actually pretty okay. You can start thinking of it as like being similar to like a crit. If you had a killer axe and you were using Luna, your chance of getting a crit or Luna starts getting pretty good at that point, right? If you just need one of them to kill and you're striking twice, you have like 4 chances to roll like a 30%. That's not too bad. I think the thing that would influence if we want to use Echidna would be if she like supported anyone. I think she supports Geese. So if she gives Geese accuracy, we could use that for capturing. So we might use her just as a Geese support. That would be okay. And she has Luna, it's like a potential thing. Does Ice give accuracy? Ice gives accuracy, right? That's her support affinity? I'm gonna go check. I think Ice's defense, accuracy, evade, crit evade? Yes, what I just rattled off was completely correct. Project Ember has the same similar thing. Axe that gives stab boost 50 uses and it's called the Guard Axe. Yeah, this project credited Project Ember for, I quote, item icons, but when they said item icons, they were just copying and renaming the PRFs from Ember. So, sure, why not? I like all Chris Luna. I can't really get people in the range, so this guy's really fast. He has a Lance Reaver. The Bartray actually does well. The Axe of Virility. And 1 round of the Brave. Got slow we didn't need. How's Wendy do? We could protect the Echidna. We could 1 round that guy with the Gans Lance. That would be 1 target down. And how would we do into the sword guy? He has a Lance Reaver. And he hits us twice if we attack. That's just because he has like 20 speed and he has Pursuit. So if he's attacking us, we have 20 speed and we're fine. We can take 1 Lance Reaver hit. We could also Reaver a Reaver. Like we could do the funny Reaver, but let's go ahead and take out the soldier. Yeah, we can look at Echidna's animation soon. She's not going to fight this turn. Let's start grabbing some villages. Great item. Now, if we gotta talk to Thea, we need to kill someone first, so let's pick an unlucky bastard to slaughter. Who can even get kills here? Because Bartray kinda sucks shit. East can probably one-shot one with a Silver Axe, but maybe not. He doesn't have enough strength. With the Silver Axe adding on like 7 strength, you would need to be hitting a, at least like 18. So that's not oh, he doubles. Right, they're getting way down. Okay, he can probably even go in with a hand axe. We can also heal him, we can give him spur speed. We'll do that. She stays red, but can't you talk to her and she goes passive? Although her AI is already passive right now, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just trying to make her not kill me. You would know he was Bar Training Hero, that's true. See if this does anything. Okay. Huh. I expected something to happen, I guess. Are they still gonna not attack me, though? I might just, like, rescue Laura with Bartray just so, like, these guys aren't going on me. I'll try and, like, hold the vulnerable units, then. I don't really know if they're gonna be aggro or not. There's a difference between Ember and this hack. They added 5 million skills into this hack. So, Ember has a lot of the same maps, and then this skill has, like... Look, there's just like a million skills on every enemy. This guy heals to full every turn. They basically didn't even change the maps themselves. The only maps that are different are like Ember map differences, but they only copied those from chapters 1 to 8. So the rest of the game is mostly just like vanilla FE6 with 10 million skills and like way higher stat enemies thrown on top. But since the maps weren't really edited, it doesn't really feel like they did anything besides write new original dialogue for Walt and give every class 10 bazillion skills. It's just a skill emblem version, yeah. It's just skill spam. The guy's a Lance Reaver, so I went ahead and put the Iron Axe in case it goes for Deke. So if I do have to shoot down pegs, it's like, what's going on here? Are the pegs gonna keep not attacking me? I genuinely just don't know what's going on with them. Yeah, I was expecting Thea to turn green or something, and like, okay, they're just non-aggro. Just holding me. Looking at that guy. The fighters are running away? Question mark? Goodbye! They weren't cut out for this. Easy kill. Line is still all the way down here. So I guess that Thea's just going to follow us, not attacking, just hugging us until we bring Roya all the way to the bottom of the map for Klein. I guess we're just gonna bring them... come on, follow us. Shauna can go kill this one. But otherwise we're just gonna, like, dog leash, like, just walk the Pegasus Knights over to Klein. Because they seem to be passive. They were passive even before we talked to Tate, though, so the AI just seems kinda silly. Did a body ring if the fighters survive. Well, they're not even trying to fight, so I think they're gonna survive. These guys, we've confirmed they don't move. I hope the guiding ring one also doesn't move, because the other shaman doesn't. I would very much like to, steal that. Angelic Robe! We have characters we could give HP to. Lena has some HP. Clarine has, like, truly no HP. Clarine is, like, 22. Roy, Clarine, Lauren. Although Clarine I want to be a combat unit, because she can power staff and still have a turn to go fight. So she doesn't have to, like, dedicate her turns to only healing and shit. She can just, like, go fight crap. So we'll go ahead and give her an Angelic Robe, I think. We can also promote her anytime, really. What's Laurum's skill? She dances better. She gives buffs to people she dances. Because why not? I can't get to Echidna, but we're... Can I just, like, move Echidna to the side? She's heavy. I can't rescue her. Tenkan. Wendy is Tenkan. Okay. Well, I can hold Echidna, just to, like, scoop up Bridal Carry style of Bartray, to try and prevent her from at least running away. She'll be somewhere predictable. And I can drop her this turn. Wait, watch this. Watch the fuck out of this. Lorena's 14 tiles of movement. Done. Take. Drop. We can still move Clarine. The most mobile character of all time now. Who recruits this character? It's not Bartray, it's not Roy. How do I get her? Does she have to survive the chapter? How's she recruit in FE6? I did Bartray's chapter last time, so I forgot. Talk with Lalam. Oh, okay. I feel like they could have added options here. Oh, she'll get here eventually. Roy will run on past and go to Klein. Now what? I forgot to eradicate me when I killed most of the stuff in the chapter. Shauna is now trapped. Oh geez, stuff is happening. Multiple things are happening. What is this? A boss? Roberts? Who the fuck? Oi! Wait, we want to capture this guy, right? We could get free Brave weapons if we capture him with Geese. Hold on. We just need to pick up Echidna and run away. We need to get Geese here. Now. So let's oh, I rescued the wrong person. I was trying to rescue Geese there, but I forgot the Zealot can't rescue Geese. Then let's just dance Geese. Only Geese and Gonzalez can capture, and Garrett, by extension, presumably. Because if I can weaken that guy and capture him, that's so many Braves. Just have to get down there. How can we weaken him safely? He has Braves. He's pretty no other skills besides Braves, really. He has Desperation. His stats are honestly lower than level 7 pirates from the last chapter. I am not joking. Level 7 pirates in the last chapter had 20 strength and 17 to 18 speed. So, this guy is weaker than a level 7 pirate. The only thing that makes him dangerous are his Braves, and the fact that he came with leadership stars, so he's a huge pain in the ass while he's on the battlefield. Let's start pulling people back. We're waiting for Geese. I've been saying Garrett, the Berserker, in chapter 15. Poor Shauna. I guess we have to kill one to free ourselves. Sorry, Tate, about your flunkies. They're literally just in the way. They're so strong. But they don't attack me, so it's okay to take out one. So I can free Shauna from prison. They missed regardless. Forgot the cap Robert stats, he forgot he existed, yeah. Like his flunkies? Do the flunkies have like the same stats? He's not stronger than his flunkies. He's like literally not stronger than them. That's so funny. He just has brave weapons. The unpromoted Cavaliers are comparable with Robert's. So, who's someone who will not kill him, but can do some good chip while also surviving? Can we dance? If he moves to this tile, can we get Geese there on the next turn? Larum has 6 moves, so Larum can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, dance if Geese is here, then Geese can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hit. Perfect. So we can chip him on this turn and then try and capture if Geese, so let's look at our chip options. Well, if we do Wendy, will she annihilate him with the Iron Spear? Probably not, right? We'll double him because he has 16 speed, and we have Swift Stance. How much damage will we do on a double with an Iron Lance, a weapon triangle? Well, 5 disadvantage, right? I'll probably switch to the Axe if we use the Iron Lance. Then we'd have like a 7 might weapon, 26, hit for like 15s, maybe 14s after weapon triangle, so yeah. Let's just brawl. When we take 2 Brave Axe hits, is that safe? How much damage does a Brave Axe do? It has 10 might, 17 strength. Where's all this damage coming from? Why is he threatening 20... Oh, he has elbow room. Elbow room. So let's say he's threatening 30 damage. Plus weapon triangle. Let's say he's threatening 31 damage onto Wendy. She takes 2 13s and she lives. Okay, Wendy, chip. A weaker weapon. Because she's not killing, I could rally her to make it, improve my amount of chip. Are they calling for the reinforcements after they've spawned? Are they warning me about the reinforcements that are already here? Because that dialogue exists to warn you about the horsemen, right? But they warn me about the horsemen when they're currently attacking me. No! Okay, we just missed brave weapons. Good level up though. Dang, I wanted free brave weapons. Oh! Good thing we freed Shauna from Pegasus Knight jail. She has to run away. There's another stealable Knight's Crest. There's so much going on in this chapter. This has been like the most multifaceted, changing, like, dynamic chapter of the entire hack so far. There's just so much going on. Although this is already, like, I think the most interesting chapter in the game in vanilla, I think, is this chapter. I didn't play it last time I played FE6, so I played the other one, but this is maybe, like, the best chapter in the game in terms of just, like, the amount of stuff going on. It's just a super interesting chapter. Alright, well, this block of cavalry, all of them are as strong as, like, Robert's was, so they're actually surprisingly dangerous. We're probably gonna need to, back up and fight them kind of piecemeal. If I don't fight literally all of them at once, I can go back and I can equip a javelin. And I can fight, like, 2 of them. And bring them towards the rest of my army. I can go give a rally. I can bring Echidna over to Larum for recruitment. So they decided to translate Elfin's name as Effin? Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, her hair's like super orange. So we now have Echidna. Let's check her growths now that we have her. Her growths are kind of low. They're okay. They're not really anything special. This guy's surprisingly hard to hit because he's on a peak tile. Oh, he's on a fort. That counts as a fort? I guess mountain caves are forts. We don't have an enemy for Echidna to fight this turn, but I'm gonna bring this bandit towards me. Then we'll check Echidna's animations on either the... Can Valina actually just, like, get hit once and survive? I think she dies. Well, she's been rallied. We'll bring this guy towards us. Let's try and cut off the positioning so that Wendy doesn't get hit by too many targets at the same time. Then we'll check Echidna's animation on one of these guys. Coming up soon. Okay, I got my units positioned to fight them. We'll take out this entire squad of people before worrying about the ones coming up behind us. That was not the vanilla dialogue. Yeah, they've been like really pushing like the Roy harem thing because Lena is obsessed with Roy, and that's in every cutscene, and Laura has also been obsessed with Roy in every cutscene. So it's like kind of like anime trope style writing, where everyone's obsessed with like the 15-year-old. I guess it makes sense because Lena's also like 14, but. The map design, like, the tiles of the map themselves are recolored. The person who made this didn't recolor them. This is the Project Ember recolor. Most of the character recolors are also Project Ember. Which is really funny, because I was reading the post for this project on FE Universe. And why is my throat so dry? Jesus Christ, let me drink more water. Anyway, the guy who made this hack said that he recolored all of the characters to make them easier on the eyes. And I was looking through, I'm like, well, he didn't, because Project Ember recolored almost every character he uses. And he cited that Wendy, specifically, did not match her official art, because Wendy has orange armor in her official art, but bright pink in FE6. So he said that he recolored Wendy. Like, personally said that he went into Photoshop and painstakingly recolored Wendy. This is Project Ember Wendy. This is one-to-one identical to Project Ember Wendy. So I decided to look at, okay, so where did Project Ember source their sprites from? Are they using something from a public repository, or did they do them themselves? And yeah, the Project Ember team did all of their own sprite recolors and redraws. They're not taken from like a public repository with credit or something. They're just their own work. So while a lot of the Project Ember stuff that was taken for this project could be like more of an innocent, like, oh, they didn't, you know, they just didn't know they shouldn't be doing that, Romhack's are already derivative works, but he explicitly claimed to have made this Wendy recolor. Why did he claim to make this Wendy recolor if anyone can check that it's from Ember? I don't know why he specifically chose this and said that he made it. I think that's really weird. Yeah, Project Ember is credited for weapon icons for stuff like Echidna's personal weapon, like this thing. It's also credited for the map recolors, because this map has been recolored. But he said he did the portraits himself. Except for, like, Sophia's, which he credited in his topic. But I think Sophia is the only one he credited. And he said that he did the rest of the portraits himself, but I can't find a single portrait he did himself. Like, I'll individually check every single portrait one by one to confirm this later. But as far as I can tell, these recolors, like Roy, Wendy, Lance was one. Like, I don't know which characters have recolors, outside of, like, the ones I just named. I think Lauren was one. I'm pretty sure they're all the Project Ember recolors. Zealot's a recolor, his hair is darker. Saul has the blue hair from Ember, Saul's hair is less blue in vanilla. All of these recolors are the Ember recolors. So, I don't know which character he recolored himself. But he claimed to have done so. Okay, I want to check out this Echidna animation. Wait, let's take out this group of guys. We can give Drive Strength to do more damage and to get a 1 round there. We can get some of these units killed. We can maybe get like a Soul Support and a Drive Speed to fuck them up harder. Let's get some damage going in. I can 1 round with the Silver Bow. I'll turn on animations. We'll 1 round with Echidna. We'll look at Echidna's unique animation. This now kills because we have Drive Strength. We're gonna look at the sword animation. Did I turn on animations yet? They're on. Okay, perfect. Is the hack at least good? I don't think this hack is good, no. I like her stance, how she has the sword planted in the ground there. It's a very proud stance. I don't like the coloration that much, it's just okay. But I like the stance. We have another drive speed, drive strength from this this angle, so we can get easy another 1 round here. Yeah, I'm also pretty sure it's from Project Ember. Some of the character animations aren't, but the ones that are not from Project Ember are just other things from the public repository for hacking resources. Bartray has an animation? I'd throw a hand axe if I had one. I can't look at it right now unless I trade him a weapon. We could trade him a weapon. We can maybe have a Geese just give him a hand axe right now, and we can look at a Bartray animation. And then Wendy can get the kill. Oh, it's this warrior. Yeah, no, I know this warrior. I think this is not a Bartray specific warrior, but I think all warriors in this hack use that. That's public repository. It's not Bartray unique. The Echidna one was actually like more unique. Because that's actually an Echidna exclusive, and it's not. This Wendy is probably also off the repository. We've capped strength and defense, so Wendy's looking right for a promotion. Looking good. Let's promote her. We can also run around and do some power staffing here, because we can heal and then still have like our turn. I meant to turn off animations at this point. But if like we're worried that Bartray, does Bartray just get doubled? He's fine, right? He has speed. We only getting hit by 1 enemy, right? Do I have to protect Saul with that hand axe? Does Saul get like 1 shot? There's another hand axe here. That's kind of worrying actually. But we have Roy and Lelena. Our accuracy is so much worse than I thought it would be because he's on a fort. What about the studied tome? With Roy, damage and accuracy, and rally, we can get a really good hit here. And it becomes 88%. And then if we miss, do we get 1 shot back by the Silver Axe for 85 damage? We have 8 defense. We live. We live the Silver Axe if we miss this. So let's go for it. Bonk. Nice. Bartray is Fury. Bartray has a 16 speed because of it. Strength on Lena to use axes. Hog. Yeah, let's keep throwing these. Can I fight these guys from across the wall? How many have short spears? 3 short spears. They're actually pretty strong then. Because I could use the flame lance, but those short spears are gonna wear me down. They're pretty accurate. They're horrifyingly accurate, actually. They have like 25 more accuracy than the vanilla FE8 short spear, so Shauna would get cut to pieces by them pretty easily. But I can maybe fight like one of them. Let's find the short spear that's the furthest forward. That would be this guy. I can fight just him. Like I could like dance Shauna. And start at least chipping down the horde. Rally move, that's gonna be a thing? That's crazy. This only fights a single short spear guy. We can reevaluate from there how we're doing. With this cavalry column in front killed, we can turn our attention backwards to the rest of them. I can't afford to heal right now, but let's go. I can have a healer be up north. I was so scared that was a one-shot for a second there. I saw the HP going down and down and down and down. Yeah, those short spears have coin flips hit Shauna despite her enormous stats, and they do 16 damage, so she'd get free KO'd by them. Does this game do anything good? What's original to this game that's good? I like the ideas behind some of the original scenes where they're trying to make, rather than teaching, like, showing the game's story through the voice of Roy talking to Merlinus, they instead wanted the plot to be through the voice of Roy, Lilina, and Walt for some reason. I like the idea of a Roy, Lilina kind of duo lord situation in which they get to be emotionally vulnerable for each other and have the story be less dry and have more emotion in it, but I don't like the hack's specific writing. I like the idea of Roy Lilina, but I don't like the execution of it because all the Roy Lilina scenes are like just like flirting, like constantly. They're really pushing the Roy Lilina romance over and over. And there's like anime style, like anime tropey scenes where you have like Larm and Lilina like catfighting over their affection for Roy. And that just comes off as a little cringe. I don't really like those scenes very much. I don't want to praise the world map, because I think they did a bad job with the world map. There's a shop on literally every tile, and every shop is like 3 items in it, so it's impossible to remember which shop is where, and they're also like really redundant and weirdly placed, so I don't like the world map shopping. Yeah, Chapter 1 used to be a Roy and Walt solo. What else? The Tower of Valni existing I feel neutral about. The skill system I overall dislike. I think that the skills are too imbalanced, and they made certain characters too strong and certain characters too weak by just like what skills they have access to, where Clarine is the best utility character in the game because she has Power Staff to take 2 turns every turn, so she just takes twice as many turns as any other character in the game, and she also has Spur Speed, which is extremely critical because enemies just routinely have like 20 speed. When you have units like Fur, though, just like a worse Rucker in like Vanilla, and then she's like a worser Rucker in this. Rucker has Killing Machine, which doubles his crit rate in this hack, and then Fur has a really bad version of Wrath that only gives her 20 crit when she's hurt. So Rucker, like, universally is getting like 40 to 50 extra crit, like, at all times, and Fur has to get damaged to have like 20 crit. So you have like this worse unit balance in Vanilla, actually. This guy is higher move than the rest of the... I had brought Astolfo here because I wanted to steal that Knight's Crest, but we're gonna have to rescue him back. We can't steal. He's too fast. Never mind. We'll capture him. We'll use Geese. Let's chip him down and capture him. Does Geese get doubled? Can we do chip? We can trade hits with the Iron Axe. How's he faring to Shauna? Shauna doesn't kill either. Shauna would be better chip then. Shauna's Silverlance chip would be a pretty good way to get him down to 5 HP. And then we can have Geese go in for the capture to get the Knight's Crest. So we'll stand here. We need to bring Astolfo with us so he doesn't die. We'll go here. We'll drop Astolfo. I fucked up. Shauna has Roy support now. I need to move Roy so that Shauna doesn't do too much damage and crit and kill the guy we're trying to capture. So we'll do that as a separate thing. We'll watch out for Shauna's supports. We need someone to move Roy. We can also just like dance Roy and get him far away. Yeah, Shauna has rally speed. Oh, I missed the message earlier. This is the best chapter in the base game. How's it faring in this hack? Pretty fun. I agree that's probably the best chapter in the base game. I said that earlier, that it's like the most dynamic chapter. It's okay in this. I dislike the implementation of the bandits though, because every reinforcement in this hack specifically are not same turn reinforcements except for these guys. They were the first same turn reinforcement in the entire game was bandits from this fort and this one. And I lost this village because they were moving a turn earlier than I expected. So that was disappointing. I'm just getting Roy away from Shauna right now, because Shauna needs to do chip on that paladin. And then we need to bring like power back up, because we need to kill like 5 million horsemen once we're done. Who can stay south to take care of brigands then? How about Deke? Well, if he gets hit, I can do I use the hand axe because they have hand axes? Do I still kill? Don't know. I need spur strength to get a kill with a hand axe. And I'm going to kill off the Iron Blade, and I can always trade him an axe. Hope this misses. Okay, I have to heal a soul now. I'm probably just gonna cut this guy's movement off then. Makes it much easier to heal a soul. I'll encourage him to go on Deke. Give Deke the hand axe. Like this. Then Saul can heal and then get rescued, and Deke will be all good. Yeah, maybe. That's how I feel similarly, where, like, this is just like a passion project, like the guy liked FE6, he wanted to mess around with FE6, it's fine. I don't, like, someone remaking a game by, like, just fucking around with skills, even if it ends up being worse, it's not like, they still had fun doing it, that's fine, I don't have to like it. But when I learned that the project is also, like, just like a reskin of Project Ember with a bunch of other stuff slapped on, it's like, okay, well, why are you claiming to have done this, like, a great service by recreating FE6 when you made not very many of these actual decisions yourself? Like, you didn't recolor these maps, you didn't recolor these characters, all the PRFs are from Ember as well, or they're like references to heroes, or they're both. Yeah, I think I want to make a video about this hack, because I want to talk about how it's very derivative of Project Ember, while improperly crediting all of the stuff it uses from it, and how the original parts of this hack that do not belong to Ember are often very clumsy, and do not, like normally I wouldn't, think that fan project has to meet the vanilla standard. But I think it's worth talking about how, like, the Ember stuff is better made, and then the stuff original to this ends up being worse made. Because you have original dialogue with, like, a lot of typos and, like, missing commas and, like, other stuff in it. That really just could have been, like, thrown to a spell checker. I don't see how you really can make those mistakes. I feel like you write a script in Google Docs and for copy-pasting into the ROM later, and then Google Docs will automatically highlight the missing punctuation and spell checking. Which suggests that rather than writing the script for the game in Google Docs, you just wrote it directly into the ROM without proofreading it, which is just sloppy. That's my easiest way of describing this project as a whole. It's just sloppy. From a man displaying an overwhelming amount of confidence about the quality of his project, because he claims to be better than Nintendo. Oh crap. I moved Stolfo too close. It's fine. I could maybe use these Pegasus Knights as, like, shields. I think the person was 20 when he made this because it was in his, FEU profile. What's the difference between this and Project Ember? Mostly, it's Ember with a bunch of skills pasted on every unit. So here's a quick example of the various skills and how strong they are. It's Project Ember with crap like this on random units. Yeah, that's Gale Force, but for using stabs. It's basically just skills and, like, extra dialogue. Mostly just they put Wolt into every story cutscene. I was kind of expecting Shauna to double. I guess 26 speed is not enough to double because the Silver Lance weighed me down by 5 points, and I went to 21 speed, and I missed my doubling threshold by 1 point. That makes this considerably harder to capture, because now I need Chip. And I still have all these guys I could 10 with, and it's difficult to even get to the other horsemen in the first place because these Pegasus Knights are blocking me. Yeah, what Dumpster Fire said, there's a general in Chapter 3 that has extremely high stats, like treated as like level to level 20, then level 1. How do I take care of this crap from the north, all these inconveniences in the way? Is the capture greedy? I want that capture for the Knight's Crest. But I'm just wondering how I can protect myself from the rest of the Horde because they have range weapons and such. Like, I could easily get the capture of Dorothy and Geese, but then what's my plan for the rest of the turn to take care of all of these guys? Can I make a wall? Like, can I make a 3-person wall? Do I have a wall that's sturdy enough to survive them all when they have the ability to have, like, mixed weapons, like short spears, to attack beyond? Thank you, Godwon. And who would belong to that wall if I made it? Like, I could use Barf. I could use Shauna. I think Shauna gets free KO'd, so fighting 2 enemies would be fine, but if she's killing them back, then that would be difficult. It's very easy to chip and capture this guy, but I just don't know how to deal with this horde of enemies. These Pegasi are really impeding my ability to move up on them. I don't have, like, very much action economy for this whole situation, so I might do, like, a pull-back situation. Because if I could always use Shauna to, like, pull people back and, like, lure them, and simply get my capture off on this guy, and then escape. We got Adept, we didn't even get the capture. We have missed both valuable captures this chapter due to procs and crap. Because we crit the other, the guy with all the brave weapons, and I forgot that Adept existed, and we just 20%ed him. What's going to leave now? Project Ember does not have split promotions. I will say, as a disclaimer, that I do not like Project Ember's promotional system at all. I actively dislike it. My anecdote for that is that I played Project Ember halfway through, I promoted Fur, and she gained 7 strength. It was the differences between the unpromoted and the promoted states in Project Ember were far too extreme for me. It created this like really weird situation where a unit would be like too weak unpromoted and too strong promoted, and it made the mid-game very awkward and very based on when you promoted your units. I was not enjoying Project Ember because of the promotions. I thought they were extremely wacky, and I found them to be overall distasteful. Tax Shaver? Yes. He can't get far. He's kind of boxed in. I don't mind skills in Fire Emblem, I just think the implementation of skills in this is a bit clunky, because the relative balance between characters' skill availability is all over the place. I like skills in, say, Engage, because outside of your ring, you're limited to inheriting just 2 skills, and it's easier to keep track of all the skills your character have. This like within your kind of like mental checklist. But when every character has 6 skills, your mental checklist will get overloaded, and you're not going to be thinking about everything all the time. getting people out of the way. Okay, so now we can, now that we have all the bandits dead, we can more safely start fighting these horses. I can probably have one go to Roy, if they don't go for Dorothy instead, and just equip the Wind Sword and stay here, and then start moving forward and flush them out. The Picasai are, non-threatening. Oh, do they double me because of Darting Blow? Maybe they do. The Wind Sword weighs me down considerably. Just for safety, because I don't know, and I can't do the math right now, I equip the Iron Sword again. Yeah, it's difficult to reference what the skills are in this. The classes and IDs are not the same as in Project Ember because Project Ember uses a lot of the class IDs and item IDs from FE6, which are different from the FE8 ones, and because this is a port into FE8, there's a lot of default FE8 Engine class IDs and item IDs and such. I don't like super random skills either, because they make your strategies less consistent and more like rolling dice. I thought that FE10 was bad about that. Every, like, tier 3 class in FE10 gets, like, a random, like, 15% chance to instantly kill the enemy in any given combat. Because they wanted wacky, flashy skills, like, oh, do 5 times damage right now, why not? Like, even Luna gives you, like, a 3 times damage multiplier on top of ignoring the enemy defense. That's how crazy the FE10 proc skills are. Then they realized they made them too strong, so they made all of the strong enemies you actually want them for, like the late game bosses, immune to them. So it felt like a really, like, you had these super flashy skills, but no enemy was staying alive long enough to survive the second hit of Astra, much less the fifth, that these skills weren't really making differences in combat for me very often, and I couldn't use them against the end bosses. They're only really valuable against, like, the tower floor-free dragons, which are extremely bulky. I don't know what the proc skills really accomplish otherwise. I wasn't a fan of them. Anyway, we have Rapier and such. Let's start fighting. This is within position of drive, strength, so we can, do some damage here. A luck percent chance to act again, so like Thracia crap. Yeah, I don't like random bullshit that I don't know. I think that procs and random stuff are only fun when you have a character that can get them really, really consistently. Like Engage Allcrest Brave Bow, 40% Luna proc rate, 4 shots, you're probably gonna see 2 Lunas, maybe 1 Luna. That's fine. That's like more consistent. And you plan around the lower bound, still being able to let you do stuff, and that game is a turn rewind, so you can actually afford to take gambles, and it's okay. Proc skills in GBA, wacky. Just silly with it. Just unnecessarily silly. I'm getting a speed boost in range, so I can have Dorothy go here, kill the one back, and then Geese can kill the one in front. And then I'm giving kills to my unpromoted units. Like this. I miscalculated damage by 1, and that's now a Lilina kill, or Astolfo. Magic, speed, defense, res, fantastic level up. What about the Horse Slayer? Doesn't do anything the Silver Lance doesn't. Go ahead and use the Silver Lance then. S-rank Lance, we can use Maltap, but we don't get that for a very long time. Yeah, I can use Rune Sword on Astolfo. He has a light brand right now, and he has like 19 magic. The thing is that he's paradoxically kind of slow, because the light brand weighs him down a point, and he only has 17 speed, which is like not doubling anything without like speed support, because the enemies in this game are so fast. Killer Axes are not as good as they are in FE6. They're like, the hit rate of an Iron Axe is like 80, right? But Killer Axes still have 65. So like, they're still a good weapon, but they're not nearly as good as they were in FE6, where they had the same accuracy as Iron. It's Rune Sword is A rank? It is A rank. We can't use it then. We have to train Sword more. Now we need to go down to Klein's squadron. Now how can we talk to him? Since Klein is stationary, how do you talk to him without killing his goons? Does the whole group aggro if you aggro one of them, and then you can have Roy talk? Clarine. Oh. Clarine, Power Staff, run in there. It's hard for her to run in there because there's like forests and crap that get in the way. But we have a dancer. Does Clarine recruit him? I thought it was because we know that Shauna didn't recruit Tate. I'm looking it up right now. Klein is talk of Roy or Clarine. Yeah, okay. Then I can just like run Clarine in there with a dancer or a Power Staff and we can get that. I can dance from this tile. Can I go 1, 2, free? Does she take free points of penalty from a forest? Does that work? That probably works, right? Yeah, killers were highly accurate and also like lighter than steel. They're like really good in vanilla FE6. Alright, fine, he's kind of mid though. We'll go recruit Tate. He's just kind of buzzing around like a butterfly, just roosting on top of my units. Oh yeah, the Killer Lance is like a complete anomaly, because I think the Killing Edge and the Killer Axe are the same as Iron in vanilla, but the Killer Lance is like crazy accurate. The cheap lances are like really inaccurate in FE6, like the Steel Lance and the Javelin have like 55 hit rate, etc. Don't want that support. But the expensive lances, like the Horse Slayer, the Axe Reaver, and the Killer Lance, are all extremely scary weapons to be fighting on the enemy side in FE6, when typically you can dodge tank the Steel Lances trivially. Klein's mid? Yeah, Klein's mid. Desperation just doesn't do much as a skill. And the stats are surprisingly modest for a hard mode bonus unit. It must be really low without hard mode bonus. His growths are modest as well. He just, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he has much going on. We have a couple enemies that are just like stray left over. Not many. Random warrior too. Let's go ahead and need to feed kills to unpromoted people. It'd be funny to... Astolfo gains more EXP than other people. Maybe we could cap him out to 20 and promote him. Wendy can promote like any time. She's like capped on 2 stats, right? Let's do that right now. Let's celebrate. Let's promote Wendy. Don't need the Axe Reaver anymore because we can just use swords and other stuff. So let's let's just redo our weapons. Take out a fresh Iron Lance. Take out a bigger Javelin. Iron Axes and Steel Axes are really good in this. She might... I don't think she'll have enough con to use a Steel Axe even as a general, so we'll use an Iron Axe. Then we'll use a... I think she might be limited to E-Sword. It'd be really bad if she can only use E-rank swords. Being unable to use a Steel Sword promotion is really stinky. It's probably gonna happen though. Let's maybe not bother her swords. Let's get the Knight's Crest. I'd rather use Axe Reavers than bother training swords, probably. I want to go general. I want to give her Weapon Triangle to give her the ability to dodge tank effectively. I really dislike the Halberdier spray, it's super ugly. Good gains. Very, very substantial defensive gains. The only new weapons I've seen in this Romhack are like the PRFs that they took from Project Ember for the most part. I think the Wolt Bow isn't original, but it's just Roy's Rapier stats copied over. Like, I cannot show you the Wolt Bow right now, but here, I'm showing you the Wolt Bow. The Wolt Bow looks like this. The hit rate, might, and crit, and weight are all the same, but it's bow. That's like, So even the original weapons to this are still super, like, you know, uninspired. They're just, like, copied versions of other stuff. They didn't think of their own thing. They just gave Roy's Rapier the Wolt and called it Wolt Bow. Like, think of a better name or something. Just, oh, it's Wolt Bow. Can Shauna talk to another talk now that we have Climb? Okay. Oh hey! I got 100 EXP on a promoted unit for doing that. Sure. Why not? Huge gains. It keeps going! What's happening? Both of them get 100? I thought Shauna was getting multiple levels there. Jesus Christ. The power of sisterly love has given them levels, I guess. That was unexpected. I'll take a free level. She's really close to capping skill and speed. Can Shauna use the Wing Spear? Drat! I was hoping. Just imagine if Shauna could use the Wing Spear right there. That would have been like peak funny. Get Safi XP on Clarion. Or I'm gonna move you this turn, literally just because I'm gonna go get more Safi XP, because they leveled up, and I can staff them both. And we can make a big Clarion. That's the goal. So now we want to go shopping. We gotta send Shauna to the shops, because they're kind of far away. See if there's anything interesting in them. Where are they going? I guess they're leaving. Goodbye! Here, you can go shop. Alright, let's give EXP to some weaker characters. I want Assassin Astolfo to like get some momentum going. He really needs like a speed boost. He needs more levels to start doubling stuff. Crazy that he has 17 speed. I'm like, oh, he's not doubling things. Force deployed Zealot on the Voltet chapter. Isn't that just a warp skippable chapter anyway? Because if they didn't change the maps, besides like vanilla Fire Emblem stuff, if I can warp skip chapters like 14x and 20x, I'm just going to skip them. You think I'm gonna play that shit? 20x is a terrible chapter. It's so boring. I've never played 20x without warp skipping. I'm not about to start. Finally finished save support. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna run off and give Astolfo his whole series of supports because I'm gonna give him a few kills here. We'll see if we can cap him out level 20. Yeah, I think that modern Fire Emblems like Engage and Fates are too obsessed with like having too many lords and also giving them like a bunch of retainers tied to them. They're making like the characters and their relationships to each other much too formulaic. I think they have to stop doing that. Engage tried to have 8 lords. It's too many main characters. They cut it down like, oh, okay, we'll have like one like main lord from each country, and they still don't use all of them. Tamara does nothing in the story. Like, Soul Lords are so irrelevant, right? Okay, so let's start. Oh, he has Adept. Is he safe to fight? How hard does he hit Astolfo? Oh, 13. Right, Astolfo's tanky. That's why we're raising him. He's tanky. It's let's set up with some boosts. What stuff can I even use? Oh, I could use Barrier for EXP. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get Clarion EXP. We're not doing anything else. You can buy barriers even. 18 speed and the magic. We could promote her now that she capped magic, but I kind of want to get speed to 20 just because we know that enemy speed is going to be capped later in this game and you need insane speed to double anything. So, unironically, let's just level her up until her speed is capped. Astolfo can't even make good use of his insane defensive growth because both in Rogue and Assassin, both of them cap at 20s. 20 magic clearing is crazy. They gave me 20 Spirit Dusts! You can just send units home in between every single chapter after Chapter 8X and just get Spirit Dusts. You can just throw your units into the grindstone, mill them into flour, make yourself some magical bread, and feed your units to your other units. She's not supposed to, her magic base is low, her magic growth is low. I literally have gotten like, I don't remember how many Spirit Dusts. I think I've fed like 15 units into the grindstone. So yeah, that's why I want to promote Clarion. That's why I keep referring to this game as being wacky and unbalanced, because they have just so many shenanigans like that. It just permeates this game, just silly stuff. Silly behavior. I want to get Dorothy close by, because I'm going to put a Spur Strength onto Astolfo. Actually, he's using the Light Brand right now. Well, whatever. I wonder what's in the shops. I'm gonna go Assassin because I like the skills. Well, I don't know, Rogue has like movement skills. Rogue gets like +2 move and also like Acrobat to ignore terrain, but Assassin gets interesting damage skills. Mostly just Killer Axes are in here. They're kind of expensive. They're not as good as they are in Vanilla. They're as strong as a Steel Axe and not much less accurate. They're lighter. They're pretty good. They're still pretty good even though the hit rate got reduced. Short Spears. These stand out. Yeah, you can sacrifice units to get stat boosters. That's why I've sacrificed like over a dozen units so far. It's only for Spirit Dust though. Yeah, I'm aware Assassin doesn't count because this game is clumsy. But I can always use Chad to get hidden treasure. Anyway, short spears, look at the accuracy on these. This is the most accurate spear and it's a throwable weapon. It's 85 accuracy. I don't think any other spear comes close. Slim Lance accuracy on the short spear, by the way. This thing is a Slim Lance with twice the might and you can throw it. We're buying these. We're buying a lot of these. These are good. These are really, really good. It's like just a broken lance. I bought 5. I have no remorse about buying 5 short spears. Buy a couple hand axes. Killer axes I could use on some units, like Deke could use them and have crit rate. Why not? I'll buy a couple. Not like crazy that like I need a bunch, but why not? Do you think spears are sold? Yeah, that'd be funny if they are. Yeah, those short spears are good for Wendy, because javelins have like 65 hit. Short spears have 2 more might and 20 more hit for the same weight. What's Wendy's con right now? It's 15. She can use steel axes. Let's train her axe rank. Let's use steel axes. Because steel axes, if this is vanilla FE8 weapon rank and he didn't change it, steel axes are E rank for some reason and they give 2 weapon EXP per use. As a way to balance the fact that they have terrible weight and accuracy issues, but Wendy has 15 con right now, and the steel axe is surprisingly okay accuracy. They're like 70. They're usable. Like we have a steel axe on Zealot right here. Yeah, E rank, E rank. So we can train Wendy's axe rank up to killer axe territory if we use steel axes. She can also use like steel lances pretty effectively. They're just similar to steel axes. Yeah, she can just kind of rock with a steel. Oh, she can do that. But we need a more accurate weapon. We'll just use something like a short spear or the Gans Lance. I'm not going to bother her swords because she has to train it from E rank, and there's no good E rank sword unlike the other weapon types. The Iron Sword is a pretty terrible weapon with how much they buff the other Iron tier stuff. The game was playtested, it's just that, like, I'm not sure it was playtested at the same level of, like, the same eye and desire to break the game in half. I'm the person that wants to capture monster weapons. I want to capture legendary weapons and mana keystones and other crap with geese. I want to use the game mechanics to, like, break itself in half, you know? Like, whoever played this game had too much respect for it, but I have disrespect for this game, so I'm trying to figure out how I can make it as busted as possible, and just do wacky stuff. Can you get more knives, by the way? Does Chad have one of these I can give to Astolfo? Because this is like... only for thieves. They're kind of a cool item. Can I buy these? I don't have that much strength, but like I can drive strength and then give the Lena, that's a million more strength right here. If Clarine's there, that's charm, that's more strength. I'm like turning the knife into a strong weapon. We have supports, we have charm, we have inspiration, we have drive strength. We could rally too, we can like be really silly about this. I can't rally, there's people in the way. I'm committed to the rally. I'll use Larum. I want to put plus 10 strength onto this knife. There you go. Now we'll see how much damage he does with his 4 might knife. Sweet. Let's check the other shop. Boring! Wow, this is no riz. Okay, let's go. Knife gaming. This guy only has a melee weapon, so I can go in with the steel sword and get a 1 round even without a crit. Get this Astolfo gaming going. Oh no! I can only put 1 of these characters in range. Unless we use Larum again. We commit to the Giga Chad. 5 units standing around Astolfo to buff him. Gameplay. This is how you grind units in this, by the way. You can make any unit, like, effectively strong, even if they're currently weak, by just giving them 50 auras and, like, drives and rallies and other crap. Yeah, this is only Chapter 11. And then you can make them 1-round enemies that way. Skills are very, very exploitable. I want maybe Shauna to go kill the promoted enemy. I want promoted EXP to go to a valuable character like Shauna, who is promoted but still gains extremely good level ups. I want her to get more strength and defense. Okay, fucking obliterated. What level is this? 19? Pretty good. Speed. Love to see it. Speed is so critical. Let's find out what's in these villages. I can use Tate to help me get villages, actually. I guess she's Thea in this. What's her official translation? I've always called her Tate. Was that +2 stats on the Shauna? I don't know, a rally? Probably just a rally, right? Restore, okay. We can 1v1 this guy just fine with Shauna, right? The Iron Sword. Trans Sword. I'd love to give her a body ring and switch to Seal Swords. With a body ring, she could actually use Killer Swords without getting slowed down, but I couldn't buy Killer Swords. I can buy them in 13, though. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi, Sophia. What's Thea's personal skill? Lame. It's Vantage. It's so stinky. Like, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna kill? I don't know. I think it's weird. But her strength growth is really high. Are they trying to make her compete with Shauna? I mean, she doesn't. Does she compete with Shauna? Her base stats are enormous for her level. She has hard mode bonuses. And, really high gross. But Shauna has higher gross because she has aptitude. It's kind of hard to compete with Shauna. I just think that Tate has, like, higher defense, mostly. Only this was neutral Vantage. Does that, like, have no HP threshold? Let's get this, like, rare support. And the dry strength for kicks. Might use both? I could use both. It's like too many units I'm trying to use, though. So unless the unit's exceptional or interesting, I'm not going to use a new unit that's redundant in a way that's boring. Because Tate looks fine, right? But she's not, like, an interesting... I want to use units that are new and broken in ways that are different from my other units or, like, superior to them. And, yeah, that's all. Zeiss might have Blossom? God, he might. That'd be really funny. Do you think he does? Nice 1% hit rate. Get Iron Sworded, idiot. Okay, we have a steal to get from the Shamans. We could probably get Astolfo to level 20 on the Shamans. He gets so much EXP when he fights. If we have him steal, that's 10 EXP, then you can fight the Shamans for maybe 60 more. Thieves get unusually high EXP when they kill. He's level 19. The Shamans are what? They're 16. They're actually worth good EXP. He might actually be able to hit 20 off of them. And then the boss regens his like entire HP bar every time you fight him, but we could have Shauna obliterate him. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do Shauna obliteration strats. Let's bring Astolfo up. I'm not gonna Draco Shield him. No. His cap is the issue. He caps 20 when promoted. He'll hit it. He's gonna hit that cap. Easy. So the Draco Shield will be wasted, right? Brave Axe. It weighs 16. Wendy can use that pretty well. She has 15 con in general. Deke also can use that pretty well. Deke has 15 con, right? Hey, I've been playing this chapter for like 10 million years. I play this hack so slowly because I keep stopping to talk about it, or I play really slowly because I'm giving like 5 million auras and skill boosts to units, or I'm doing something silly. I think if there's one character in this game that should have had aptitude, I'm gonna say Fur. Because Fur, is like explicitly like a character with potential, like in the narrative of the game. She's like on a journey to become strong. She's related to Carol, who is like the legendary like sword sage or whatever. I think Noah talks about how she has a lot of potential as a fighter. She's like a level 1 unit you get in the mid game. Yeah, Wendy's also possible. But because Fur just became a really crappy version of Rutger, it would be cool if she had if she had aptitude to make her like an actual competition. Yeah, that's why I'm sending Astolfo up there before I send anyone else, so I don't forget to steal it. Yeah, no, Shauna having aptitude is crazy. But Fur got Raph instead, which is just a really crappy version of Rutger's killing machine, so Fur is extremely bad in this. Just a drastically inferior Rutger. I'm moving units at random. I need some of my supports, because Shauna's the boss killer. Where is she? I lost Shauna. I'll find her soon. Here she is. Okay. Yeah, auras really result in deathballing. Deathballing is a good way to describe this game. A lot of the time, the enemies have too much speed, so I need to use these skills to increase my speed. Shauna has rally speed, Sol has drive speed, Clarion has spur speed. And these speed skills allow me to double enemies I otherwise can't double, because I have run into level 7 enemies who have 17 speed. So I end up like moving my units in these tight deathball formations just because I'm too incentivized to do it. You get too many buffs and too many bonuses. It's really hard to split your army because they can't handle enemies by themselves. Here, come over here. You're gonna buff Astolfo. Yeah, this hack increases a lot of the gaps, because you have, like, you know, Ellen being a worse Sol and Vanilla, and it's really extreme here. She's a drastically worse Sol, like an embarrassingly worse Sol. Hold on, just putting 10 million buffs onto Astolfo. We want to steal first, though. I'm just getting those buffs on. Then we'll enemy phase him. Yeah, I got like 44 EXP. That's crazy. Astolfo gains so much EXP for doing literally any action. I can even barrier him so he fights the other one better. Because if I have to deal with Nosferatu healing, look, Power Staff Barrier. This is a not serious game. Oh, it doesn't even have a Nosferatu, it's just a Flux. So it's just off at level 20. There we go, now we can promote to Assassin. Cap magic, I'll take it. Magic, I think the magic cap in Assassin is 22. We'll gain some speed going to Assassin, we can hopefully start doubling with the Light Brand, I hope we gain 1 con as well. I'll Shauna Fair into this guy. Chipping him does literally nothing, because he'll heal to full. Oh, it can 1 round. Okay. Enemy was too lame to turn on animations for. Skill and speed scap. 2 caps hit. The defense gain was really important. That's her worst stat, so gain defense is always good. No more speed going forward, but you know, there's strength to gain, defense to gain. Levels are still quite good on her. Oh look, I don't get to heal because he gets healed by Lilina and reduces my staff EXP. Anti-synergy! Oh, do I get Elfin? Hey, it's Wolt! Something something, Ashurian court politics because he is the prince. Hey, it's Wolt! Whenever Merlinus would be in a cutscene, I think they just replaced him with Wolt. I think he pulled a Chris on Merlinus. Yeah, that's what. So Vorpal Slash. The reason that Wolt is describing people as a young man is because he's taking Merlinus' dialogue and just putting like a Wolt.png over it. Like, this is all supposed to be Merlinus dialogue in the scene, right? Like, isn't this the vanilla scene, but they just put Wolt there? And that's why Wolt is calling people a young man, even though he's like 16. We got Echidna. Does it say free Lorenz bolt that I don't need? Yep, okay. Here's the bolt we were holding for you, promoted unit. Is Echidna any good? I mean, she has, like, Luna, but her growths are kind of low, so I don't know. Is this a body ring? Because I'm giving it to Shauna. Great dialogue here. Shauna needs that body ring, she has like 5 con. She could use some better weapons like Killing Edge. Oh hey, send home units. Okay, let's eat some units. Who's delicious looking? Who feels tasty? I've decided that Klein is tasty. Do we need Klein? Is Klein delicious? Of these various units we got, who looks the most edible? Anyway, we can eat Lot. Lot will be our appetizer course. Boars I was keeping around as a joke, just in case I ever want to do like an Armor Knight triangle attack with Boars, Wendy, and Barf, but I don't even know if they kept that in the game or not, and I don't feel like deploying him to find out. We're gonna consume Boars as well. Bartray? Yeah, he's a meaty man. I feel like we could cut some steaks off of him. Please no Echidna. We'll spare Echidna. We'll deploy her because... Luna? She has 20 speed. She's probably good for the moment. If I have spare deploy, I can put her on. Bartray is good while as like prep weapon last, but now I'll just eat him. Sorry, Klein. He has to eat Thea as well. I need Bartray for Carol's recruitment. Okay, we'll keep him. He survived. Do I need Thea for Juno? I can just recruit Juno using Shauna, right? Oh, even Zealot works. Yeah, so I'm good for Juno. I don't need Tate for anything then. I can eat Tate. I can eat Klein. Sorry about your brother, Clarion. I'd eat Walt if I could, but they tragically just Walt cannot be consumed because he is a lord slash Merliness slash too important, so we cannot eat him. Let's eat these 4 units then. Yeah, Zealot is because of 20x. We're saving him until after 20x, and then we'll consume him. But yeah, I think that Boris, Lot, Klein, and Tate are Rip Triangle attack. I'm not gonna use her. She's good. She's perfectly a good unit. Her base stats are enormous for her level, but I don't feel like setting up triangle attacks, which is why I'm setting home both Thea and Boris. Yum. You know the Minecraft like eating noise when you're holding down right click when you're holding a steak? That's what I'm imagining right now. Are they considered dead if you do this, or just gone? I think they're dead? In terms of the game considering them alive or not for the purpose of guidance? I'm not really sure. I honestly don't really care. The true enemy. What do I want to do with those spirit dusts? Who's not at 20 magic? Who can we give a spirit dust to still? We could try and make Saul a combatant, but we'd have to— his speed is too low for this game. You need absolutely insane speed, his level isn't high enough. I'm not sure if I care. Lilina and Clarine have plenty of magic. We could jokingly give them to Larum, because this is a light magic weapon. And she could go up to like 30 speed. The grinder is a choice. You can deploy 0 people to the grinder if you want. I could jokingly give Larum all this and just give her a bunch of magic and like use light brands. Oh, she gets weighed down a lot by a light brand. So this would only be valuable if leveling up Larum gives you good skills. There has to be like a justification to Larum's level being meaningful because she'll never be like that good at combat. But let's go ahead and check if dancers get crazy skills when you level them up. Maybe they do. Maybe this is worth it. Maybe we save it for another character. Like, maybe we have Elfin joins next chapter, presumably. Maybe he has, like, crazy magic shit going on. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot find Dancer in the unit list right now. Maybe it doesn't— maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe it never existed. This would be maybe easier to just go to— oh, 40. Found it. Okay. At level 10, Larum gets adjacent allies take free less damage. At level 15, she gets Avoid plus 20. At level 20, she gets Blood Tide? Attack and hit plus 5 to adjacent allies? Okay. So we want to cap Larum's level to 20, because she gets fucking Blood Tide. That's such a funny— like, I like how it's just the FE10 Blood Tide, and they didn't, like, rename it for this. So Larum, as, like, a cheerful little dancer, her ultimate capstone ability is called Blood Tide. Yeah, she has a dragon seal. So with Lily's Poison Blood Tide, she gives 3 damage reduction and 6 additional damage to adjacent allies. On top of the fact that she also gets Remove, which gives her a luck % chance to take another action whenever she ends her turn, which I believe can chain. So getting Larum to level 20 is actually really good. So I want to then give her all of these Spirit Dusts, so it's easier to train her, since she can use magical swords. I'll just use her own Sunflower Blade for it. It's not like anyone else can use it, and it's pretty good. It doesn't slow her down. We could potentially double stuff. We'll use this up to train her. She gets really high EXP when she lands a kill, because she counts as unpromoted. So, yeah, let's just go in with Spirit Dusts and raise that magic up. Too many auras. Yes, this game has way too many fucking auras in it. Yeah, we're using Goddess Icon because of Remove. We're also going to give the Angelic Robe to Clarion because we want her to be a combatant upon promoting. That's 30 HP, that's a big difference. How's Astolfo can promote now? He's level 20. Let's promote him. Which game is this gameplay most similar to? I don't know, fucking Awakening? I'm picking Assassin here. It has a higher magic cap than Rogue for reasons I do not understand, but I like the 2 higher magic cap. And it has cooler skills for adding damage. Oh, the Fetid Claw! I'd love to tell you about my Fetid Claw one moment. Geese has Capture. Right? Thracia capturing. So if you capture an enemy, you can take their inventory. They also put the Tower of Valni in this game, the grinding zone from FE8. So I just took a Fetid Claw. They just let me do it. I can't use it. I think Faye can use it, actually. I think Faye can use it. My other units can't use it. It's a 12 might, 75 hit, infinite use weapon. So I wanted to try and use it, but I am encountering limitations. So we have a Speed Wing, a Draco Shield. We have some items here. Draco Shield might be good on Shauna, because that's like her deficient thing. And she's like a crazy Omni unit for us. So I think that pumping up her defense and help her brawl physical units better would be helpful. I can't sell the Fetid Claw. I've tried. I want to use the Body Ring as well. I want her to have more on, so she can use like a Killing Edge, for example. So let's go ahead and take the Body Ring and the Draco Shield. And get her stats up. What's her sword rank like? We're at D. We're close to the ability to use the Killing Edges, but we can't use them yet. We'll get there. Wing Spear is useless. Can we even sell the Wing Spear? Is the Wing Spear permanently stuck in our inventory now? Can it be sold? No. It is permanent inventory clutter. Let's put clutter weapons on Bartray, because we keep Bartray around to recruit Carol in the long term, so he can hold stuff that we literally just cannot use, like his own Axe of Virility. You're capturing Narsha for the Delphi Shield? Yeah, you can do that, but you can just steal it, can't you? The capture kind of, like, not needed. Speedwing might go on Lelina, but, like, I feel like she's never gonna double. But who else would want the Speedwing? Who are we trying to get to reaching speed thresholds? Maybe, like, Roy will need it to, like, because you need crazy speed in this game. If Roy doesn't, like, get lucky on the speed level ups as we're getting him close to his promotion, he might need it to, like, help out. We'll see. We'll decide the Speedwing later. I have a lot of partially used weapons I need to do some inventory cleanup on and sell as well. Like, I've just been sending these, like, 10-use stuff to, like, yeah, look at all this. We have to make some room. Convoy is 200, so we have a lot of space, but... yeah, I imagine Melina would have a low speed cap. She has a unique class, they probably made it, like, Hector style or something. I could buy Axe Reavers. It would be nice to capture an enemy with an Axe Reaver. We have a lot of short spears, which is good. We can sell the 2-use hammer because we have plenty. We can sell these low-use hand axes because we have plenty. Notion's really fast. Well, you can always capture stuff that you're too slow to steal from. Okay, we have cleaned up like 20 convoy spaces by just selling this assorted loot. Right, you're holding that silver axe that Geese was using. Barf can hold a elixir or something. So we could use killer axes as like a stronger weapon. Geese has extra crit from heavy strikes, his personal skill. As a berserker, oh, he's not going to berserker. We're gonna go warrior actually, because warrior gets Lance Reaver, which will make him extremely good at fighting lance units. Don't really know which weapons he should hold then. Probably hand axe for sure. Now, Melina can use axes when she promotes. She can only use the Wolf Beetle right now because that's a PRF that doesn't require weapon rank. Give Geese the Devil's Axe. Legitimately? This is really good before promoting because you have a very low chance to damage yourself, and you could use it the high accuracy for capturing and the high damage. I'll do that. I'm not scared. Are you scared? Anything else we could do? Oh yeah, we were thinking about Saul's promotion, but he like gains like so little, I just like didn't even care. They gain like really lame skills. But I don't care about not promoting him as well. Promoting him gives him like extra movement. Do we give him the regen skills we don't need? Or do we give him the war cleric shit we don't need? Or do we actually try and make him into a combatant? Add 18% the crit for funny backfire crit chance, right? Because Geese Heavy Strikes adds weight to critical chance, so Devil Axe is 18 crit. Hilarious! That's inherently just funny, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know about that depression. I'm gonna try and capture the duplicate legendary weapons from the ghosts of the legendary heroes, but we'll see what happens when I do that. I have no idea. I can amend. Guess that's inventory management done. Did Shauna take a short spear is my only question. Yeah, she has a short spear. Does Wendy need a short spear? That'd be better than a javelin, it'd be much more accurate. She can't really use swords without extremely annoying training. She can carry an elixir. Wendy has hit 40 HP, her defense is really high. Her strength is really excellent. Her speed is 20. Great Shield is her new skill, so that's she just doesn't take damage 24% of the time, I guess. Sure, why not? That'll be 28% of the time later. Can't sell weapons in the overworld? I don't know. Oh, Hellfires exist now. Melina has good weapons currently, so I'm not worried about it. It's really heavy as well. Skip. There's a Manakete that's the boss of this chapter. If we can capture it, then we could give that to Faye, but I might capture one of the Manaketes of Arcadia instead. Yeah, because FE6 tomes are really light. They weigh like 1/4. So the tomes are not accurate to FE6 at all. Light tomes are also like really, really heavy in FE7 and FE8. But they're really light in FE6. Capture Edon? That'd be funny. Extremely normal scene. I can't recruit Ray because Lou is gone. I can use Chad. I can recruit Ray with Chad. Cringe scene. An unhuman? Why do they keep saying unhuman in like quote marks? This is FE7 propaganda right here. Oh yeah, I have dancer rings. I forgot I have Nini's Grace and I can have Laura use it. For me, when I'm wrapped in some sort of energy. These are just the FE7 dancer rings and they're ported into this. Oh, Elfin's the one who uses them? Not Lauren? Sure, whatever. Do I have him? It's not in my, like, unit list here. Unless he's, like, forced deployed and I scrolled past him. Where's the... I don't even see the... What happened to the ring? I guess he's holding it. I guess it's gone. Did it take it from your inventory, then, to give it to him? What if you're already, like, holding it? Does it get removed from Rory's inventory? Can you duplicate it? Well, it's gone from Convoy. Another stat stack mechanic! Yup. Bring Lauren. I need to bring Echidna for anything? Probably not. This is probably fine. Can we see Ray? Ray is not here yet. He probably shows up turn 1. I need, like, standout enemies. Oh my god, what? A Brave Bow critical sniper of Adept. What an RNG shit show! If he attacks multiple times with the Brave Bow, isn't that more times to get Adept or crits? Isn't this a nightmare enemy? Well, don't get hit. Let's break the wall and player phase him. Free Brave Bow? Oh yeah! I could capture that shit. Give it to Dorothy. Do my own RNG nonsense, right? Anything else around? Stands out as much as that Brave Bow. Another Devil Axe. We could, collect Devil Axes. Man, these archers are so threatening. Because usually the archers in these, like, kind of, like, fortifications are steel bow archers, and they're manageable. They're all silver bow, they can't miss, and they have Adept. They're so dangerous. You just need a tanky unit. Oh, how strong is the spear? It's not, like, better than the short spear. It has, like, 15 less accuracy. It's okay. Brave Axe, Hero Crest, Pirate. There's so many stealable promotional items. They're everywhere. Why? Come capture me, he says. I guess capturing is, really, really good in this map, then? On account of the, everything. I bet Elfin joins on right side and help balance it out. Yeah, I should, like, have strong people. Chad left, of course. Where's Astolfo? Is he an assassin? Oh yeah, he's an assassin, don't recognize his sprite. Oh yeah, he probably can't open boxes anymore. I bet he lost the ability to open boxes in steel. I bet that's gone. Also, we could get lethality. The reason I want assassin is because, not because of this, but he gets, like, cool skills at 5 and 15. He joins left side. Why? There's already 8 people over here! Can't even open doors with, Astolfo. And I have to, like, rush, because, like, Kath is gonna open the doors and, like, try and take all my stuff. Assassin can still lockpick? Oh, thank god. Can they steal from people? Is steal removed? I think assassins can't steal. I have a lockpick. Yeah, I can open the boxes at least. I need strong people to, like, charge up the right, because I don't want Kath to steal all my crap. So who's strong? Wendy's strong, right? Wendy's pretty self-sufficient. Let's, for a Wendy there. I want Geese to capture this guy. We have a lot of strong lands people to fight, so maybe we can, like, get some Wendy Steel Axe training in. Maybe a healer on the right would be good. There's a healer. We could do Lorem as well. Let's try and, like, Wendy solo the right side. With a bunch of support units. Give that a try. Chad can be here to do open boxes for me. Does he have a lockpick? Oh. Do we only have the one lockpick? I think we only have one lockpick between us. Oh yeah, because Kaf's was too fast to steal a lockpick off of. I don't even have a lockpick. Oh, that's annoying. No lockpick gaming. I'll give Chad a door key to open the boss of the door, at least. But, otherwise we're just gonna have to, like, run Astolfo around to go open all the doors, which is gonna be really annoying because the There's like reinforcements that come at you, and you're on a time limit in this chapter to get the guidance, so it's actually mildly irritating. Aren't there like a sleep staff somewhere? I thought there was like a sleep staff this chapter. I know I got slept in vanilla when I was trying to open loot. They removed the sleep. I have multiple restore staffs, and the restore staff has been in stores, and they just removed the status staffers? There's no more sleeps? Nerf chapter? I promise there's like a sleep, isn't there? Huh. Okay, so what's my strategy to deal with archers? They all have adept, and like I'm weak to them with Shauna. Maybe it has to be Wendy then. Maybe Shauna has to solo the right side. Because Wendy has to be on deck to deal with archers, because like I don't have a good way to deal with archers besides I have to soak them on raw defense. They're super accurate and they have adept. So we'll use Wendy then. Yep. Yep. There he is. Hard. Nini's Grace. Virtuous Light. Effective against magic foes. So 30 might to the, he's designed to kill the shamans then, right? He's a light mage. He has high speed. Nice rightful heir, idiot. Oh yeah, plus 10 to all his skills that he can activate. Okay. Well, let's see what skills we can activate. None. Fucking charisma. Another aura. Yet another aura skill, of course. We can use him to fight shamans if he has effective damage against them. He has like pretty low con, so I could only use like a lightning tome, but this is super strong and has a lot of uses. Yeah, remove later. I should have deployed Dorothy closer, like in the spot where Barf is, so she could fight turn 1. I'm actually just gonna redo that real quick. I saved right before I deployed. Or like, where Lelena is could also fight, or where Saul is. Yeah, there's a lot of places you could fight from. Giving her a better initial spawn. Okay. These guys are slowed down by their spears, so even Lelena can double, so we can get kills there. But it's also the same one Dorothy can kill, unfortunately. And we don't have the ability to... I think Elfin is just like a light mage, he's not like actually a dancer, so... The light mages are meant to be bishops, I think. How do we do against these guys? We can double and kill with Wendy. Accuracy is an issue. How about Deke? Fighters are much harder to kill than the, Okay, that's really good. Clean them up. With a crit, apparently. And other units can come in and get some work done. We can always finish off with someone else if this fails. But let's start training our X rank. Perfect. Get some chip in with Barf. Now I can do like a Roy kill or something. I think that was a great shield proc. I saw some sort of proc light up. And you are not a dancer, so you're just a light mage. You think Ray is on the map now? Can I go check Ray? Look what kind of skills and stats he has. He's not here. When does he show up? Where's Ray? Huh. Aren't there supposed to be enemies, like... Isn't he, like, here, normally? Aren't there supposed to be enemies inside here, or is that on, like... It's all on turn 1, because Flare hasn't left yet. Maybe on the turn 1 event. Nini's Grace is breakable? Yeah, it's breakable. It has 15 uses. I guess they're giving us a hard mode bonus Ray, because usually he's on the map originally, so he doesn't get hard mode bonuses, but they delayed his spawn to give him hard mode bonuses. So maybe Ray will be good. I can always dance to finish it off, or finish off with Stolpo or something, or just crit. I definitely want to get into the treasure room as early as possible because I don't want Kath to take my stuff while I'm getting Roy towards her. So we can like immediately start fighting that guy with the light brand on this turn. Thanks for being here, Mimi. See you around. And EXP. Okay, let's start making some progress. I can also use barriers to take less damage because why not? I have power staff. Oh, but then I get hit. I forgot, for some reason it had in my mind that I could canto after barrier. Of course I can't. I made a mistake for no reason. Okay. Why do they keep calling Manikeets an unhuman? It's just an awkward phrasing for it. And this is what Ray is now? He's some sort of like unique class who's here to look at Manikeets. Yeah, misplaced Kalarian. That was a mistake. But maybe it's just an opportunity to get a geese kill. Okay, well, time to go look at Ray. Shaman. With a tactician style spray. Hermit's Tome, what the fuck? So 36 might into horses, extremely high damage, extremely accurate. How's that compared to a Flux? A Flux has 7 might, and this is 7 weight. It still weighs him down, he has 6 con. But he gets weighed down by any... Oh, Flux is 6 weight in this. Got reduced. Yeah, okay, sure. That's his personal tome. He starts with 20 magic. It's just capped. What's his personal skill? 18 strength! Yeah, wait. What's that for? Does he have the ability to promote into physical weapons? How'd they change this map? They seem to remove the sleep staff and made Ray unique, and that's all I've seen so far that's different. Malefic Aura. Okay. More aura skills! So if... I feel like Ray looks like a tough unit killer because Hex plus Anathema gives anyone 25 more accuracy. So that seems like a boss killing kind of thing where you could put Ray next to the boss and have someone else hit them with a ranged weapon and explode them, I guess. Question mark. Maybe Ray is a candidate for the Speedwing. Maybe Ray is interesting. I don't really know. Huge bases Ray is a Project Ember thing. That's unsurprising. Get light branded. I'm really scared of this Brave Bow Crit Adept Sniper. Makes me feel like I can't get close. Oh yeah, I can pass. That's kind of funny to think about. I can just be like, whoop, going through. How strong is Shauna? Wait, I'll show you. Oh, Shauna's over here. I went looking for her and she was right here. This is my current Shauna. She took a body ring and a Draker shield. She's pretty good. I'm gonna wait on this guy. I could potentially capture both this Brave Axe and this Hero Crest. I think I'll probably throw knives at him to chip and maybe get lethality and then just miss the capture and it'll be funny. And then capture with Geese. I have no self-healing on Clarine, let's just not get hit, I guess. Can I have Shauna, like, fight this guy over the wall then? Just to have something to do this turn. Yeah, both Pirates and Brigands have it. See if he moves. Now, all of these archers are extraordinarily dangerous. They have silver bows, they have adept. I'm also scared about brave bow guy, but I can fight silver bow guys. Even if they get adept on me, they can't do much damage to Wendy, so Wendy looks like the optimal unit here. I can also mitigate some of her damage with good old classic aura stacking behavior. With a Rally and Lelina nearby. Sol nearby would be good too. I can give her kind of fuck you defense. That's my way to take out all these various archers and such. Just beat them in the stat race, because like skills make fighting them otherwise unsafe. I was thinking that maybe I could promote Dora because she caps speed. I kind of forgot to do that. We can do it right now. Any reason not to? She's not getting speed anymore, so let's go ahead and put something away and make her a sniper. Sniper gets better skills than Ranger. Well, yeah, like, they removed several enemies from this chapter. Most of the unit deploy. Also, the Ranger palette is so stinky, it's like she rolled in mud. The unit deploy in this chapter was changed to remove some of the threats. Like, the long-range threats are gone. Like, the Eclipse guy is gone, he was already not a threat. And the Sleep Staff is also gone. Do Rangers get Canto Plus eventually? Maybe, I don't know. I just like that snipers get close counter and bow fair and crap like that. I think I looked at the Ranger skills, they get stuff like Quick Draw, so they did not get Canto Plus. Alright. Pretty good offenses. Yeah, it's like bootleg Nomad, basically. Windy Gaming. Exact kill. Thank you, Shauna. Okay, we have a capture I want to get. This guy's a Brave Axe. I can't capture him. Is it because he's heavy? Can you only capture people that are lighter than you? I guess I can't capture him. Okay. But I also can't steal, because assassins can't steal anymore, right? I could try and, like, remove something from Astolfo's inventory to check if he can steal, but I don't think I can capture or steal. I think I just lose both of this. I have a Brave Axe, I guess. I have Hero Crest, I just lose this stuff, I guess. I don't see a way to get it. So I think assassins have the generic, like, stealing command removed, like an FE7. Have more con, or put them to sleep. Let's find out putting them to sleep works. Yeah, I'll probably just kill him. That is a dangerous Brave Axe. Sheesh, okay. We might have to have Shauna, like, throw stuff at him. He was gonna be hard to capture anyway, I guess. Rocket build growth. Yeah, I could have done it with Proto-Geese, or probably base Gonzalez. I just didn't know, and I kinda stopped caring. We're kind of just fishing for 20 speed on Clarine, because you just need so much speed in this game, and then I'll promote her and have a silly unit. I don't mind her missing on their magic growths right now, because they're super low anyway. Do I like turn around to go take care of the sniper? Because I could capture his brave bow. With having Shauna, Larum, and Geese there, I can probably do it, right? He has 13 speed. So even if we have my speed and I go down to like 9 or 8 or however it's rounding, can I add on like 8 more speed for Rally and Shauna? That's probably not enough. If I go down to 8 speed and I add 8, I go to 16, that's not enough. I have to chip him then if I want the capture. I don't know if I can chip safely without killing him, but I could try. Maybe I could like just have a Geese use the capture command twice, he gets danced. Like we just hit him twice. Or we just go into like the base Iron Axe and we can probably find a way to get that capture off. There's not much else that's threatening in the room, it's just a single Nosferatu guy. And getting him out of the way would not only get us a Brave Bow to make Dora feel like the funny player phase unit, then we can also move through this left hallway without worrying about anything. These ridiculous, archers are so threatening. Like, I just can't get in range of these guys, because they might just kill me if Adept. Like, Deke doesn't have much defense or res. He takes, like... I don't even have a hand axe on me? What? Well... I must have accidentally sent it when I got that door key. But Deke takes a lot of damage from Adepts. And they have a flux, so I kinda just need to, like, wait a bit. I can player phase a bunch of them though. I can like use Wendy and such. For 3 RDY, and I've been getting kind of distracted by doing this, but I do want to make it. Okay, that guy's fast as hell. Oh, it's Bark, not Wendy. I was like, why am I not fucking him up? Wrong unit. Need to be really careful about how far forward I walk. Okay. It's okay to walk a little far forward. Not too much. $99 damage. A 2% chance to crit me. I could probably remove that with a rally, because then I get 2 more luck. Cool. Now I no longer get crit. Oh, I died to Adept though. I died to Adept. Lena also dies to Adept. I guess I could rescue people. Or I could just take the risk. What's the chance I die to Adept? I would have to miss a crit, then get hit, and then get 20, and then get like, what, 14%ed? 12%. Yeah, I can't use the Nini's Grace, though. It doesn't work. Like, the whole deal... Do I have to... Oh, do I do it, like, from here? Oh, I use it like an item, okay. I didn't realize how it worked. What's her defense now? Condition defend. Okay. How much defend am I defending? Apparently, it's reducing my damage taken by 10. Which is considerable. Does that mean they're gonna put in Phila's Might for the plus 10 damage dealt? Because Phila's Might Brave Bow proc stuff sounds like you could pull off some really just supreme shenanigans in this game. Alright, I'm gonna run ahead. I'm gonna open these chests because when Calf shows up, I want these chests to all be open. I don't want her to get any. Now my question is... This guy currently has 13 speed. Geese is 17, we can double. Can we double without killing? And then go for the capture. 220... We can do 2 13s with an Iron Axe. We can double without killing, and then we can dance and then use the capture command. We need Lauren closer by, so we have to do it next turn. I am gonna go for this capture though. Shauna could be the one who breaks down the wall. Let's chip the wall this turn. Partially, so that it'll be easier to break next turn. How much chip do we need? Okay, Shauna can 2-shot it. So, 1 chip this turn. Next turn we'll go in, we'll break it, we'll Put Geese in there. We'll dance. We'll fuck him up. We'll get that guy killed. We can put in Chlorine for more damage too. We can never, like, be here at the wall. No, we can't because we need that tile to be open for dancing. I've been unimpressed by the quality of randomizers because when they try and, like, randomize, like, the unit palettes to be, like, a new color, the palettes aren't, like, one-to-one, and you end up with, like, really weird oil spill looking like characters. Friar Emblem. True. Okay. So we can do 2 11s with the Iron Axe. Do a lot of damage to silver. Problem is we might crit. But if we can hit both of these, we can dance and then capture. Unfortunately, the Devil Axe is the most consistent way to capture, maybe, because the Iron Axe can do it at a bad hit rate. The increased hit rate of the Devil Axe offsets the threat of triggering the penalty, because we have a 6% chance of hitting ourselves with it, right? For the content! It doesn't use luck. It uses level, see? So it's fine. For the content! My god, he crit. That's horrifying. What if that crit was a crit backfire? Could've just died there. If that was a backfire, he would've literally just died because he crit. Oh, has he died to this Nosferatu Shaman because he has no speed right now? What's his speed? Oh, the Nosferatu Shaman's really slow. He has like 4 AS. We can take the one hit. Does Laram die to the Nosferatu Shaman is the better question. She has 6 res. She does die to the Nosferatu Shaman. One moment. I could barrier her. I could actually barrier her. But then Clarion would get hit. Does Clarion have res? He has 12 res. This guy's charging. I'm actually gonna barrier Laram because I don't want to rescue her because then I can't use her for combat next turn. Oh yeah, and I can also just like move after because this is a silly video game. I can barrier both Geese and Laram, and oh, I don't want to do Geese because I'd get hit by him. It's fine to get hit by him actually. I can just do that. I can even stand in his way so he can't attack Laram. There's a lot of options I have here. It's 27. I have... yeah. I can do like the trade drop if the guy would capture... oh, does anyone have free inventory? It has to be Laram. Okay. We're just gonna hold our position then. Every boss forward had every stat capped. That sounds exciting. Yeah, we also need to capture this guy. He has a Physic and a Brave Sword. Okay, single top 24, not scary. It's Kath. I need to have her bait towards the left treasure room so she runs to Roy. That's why I'm trying to open all the chests on the right side. She can be a new chest opener. She has like so much worse stats than Astolfo. Astolfo's cracked. Comparison. He has 20 magic and he's really defensive. Hey, another Brave Bow. I guess I didn't need to go capture that one. Don't block her way, she has pass. She also has 7 move. I'll probably use Shauna to kill both of the Shaman's sister and with a dance. Their liabilities, I would like them out of the way. What's her personal fortune? Can't be crit. It's not exciting. Elephant's not a dancer, he's a light mage. I keep thinking he's a dancer and then he's not. It's like super easy to fall for that trap, but no, he's not a dancer. I need to have, Larum trade off the stuff, the Brave Bow that Geese is holding. Then he can go capture this guy next turn. Yeah, this guy's a Brave Sword for God knows why. This kinda has it. Let Wendy fight this guy. Be out of his range mostly. That's safe, right? Yeah. Why does Larum have a sword? She can use sword. She has like a really powerful one. It's like a 10 might magic rapier. She gets extremely good abilities if you level up too, so we're gonna find like opportunities to get Larum EXP. She gets busted abilities on level up. I'm just too busy getting these captures. Nice. But she could. I don't even want to chip this guy because a crit would kill. I only want to capture. Now we've got the guy's stuff. Drop him. We capture this guy too. He has Brave Sword. Well, we'll capture him eventually. Nice crit? Question mark? Why'd that crit hit for 27? We were dealing 14 damage per hit. Oh, it's Miracle. Good level up on Geese, by the way. Yeah, Miracle made that guy survive. We got Strength Speed. Super dangerous Axe Fighters to deal with as usual. Maybe I should give Wendy an Iron Sword. So she can fight Axe Fighters without having to use an Axe Reaver, because she has really, really good evasion. I don't think I have any spare Iron Swords. I should buy one then. I could get some Roy EXP here, I guess. If they're individual aggro, not group aggro. Roy promotes after 16 or 16x or so I can go ahead and give Roy some EXP in a safe environment. Warrior has a hand axe and can reach him. Never mind. This has now become an unsafe work environment. Let's become Windy Zone. We're gonna have Windy. I mean, does Roy with the Wind Sword die? Yeah, he has like 11 defense. These guys hit for like 35 damage. Fucking dead if he goes in there. Spectrum stance or not. Wendy... Oh, we don't even have a hand axe. I feel like we had kind of screwed up our inventory a little bit. We'll use the short spear. Alright, well let's buff up Wendy. Let's give her a rally. Give her inspiration and 2 supports. Now she takes a lot less damage. Roy falling off. He was really, I mean, apparently his promotion's insane. He has good all-rounder stats, we just kind of like can't promote him, so we haven't been training the 20 very hard until he story promotes at like 16. Okay, so all these chests are open. Is Kaf gonna stay there and open that door, then turn around, or is she gonna turn around immediately? Wendy Gaming. Yeah, Wendy's strong as shit. Oh hey, maybe I can give that kill to War. He took Fury damage too. Let's try and outpace those self-reinforcements. We might have to go back and kill them if we want these treasure chests. We only had the one lockpick, we didn't get these. We do have to fight them. We only have like 20 turns, so if I miss them, I miss them. Rapier's one short. If Dorothy is nearby, it would kill. I get doubled too, that's crazy. Wow, I get doubled with the Rapier equipped? Yeah, he has 19 speed. I gotta like back off with Wendy and bring Dorothy up for drive strength. And also be near the Lena. And then this kills. And then does the hand axe guy just kill me if I do that? If I die the hand axe guy, he has 15 speed, so he's considerably less dangerous than the warrior. Roy kill, Roy kill. We can even use the iron sword. Good EXP. Free Brave Sword. I also could have just had Roy take the Brave Sword out of Convoy. I forgot we had another one. He had ways to kill there. We just kind of didn't take them. Well, we took one of them. Physic and a Brave Sword. Really good items. Really good items. Any XP for taking and dropping is always mildly entertaining. Okay. If you use the Devil Axe to break a wall, does it like hurt you? You still get like crazy weapon EXP for using the Devil Axe on the wall. Like I'm B rank right now. If I Devil Axe this wall, do I get weapon EXP? A rank axe! That was like 8 weapon EXP for hitting a wall with the Devil Axe. It's so funny. Hey Doomy. There's something that I got all the loot here, so I'm hoping that calf turns around now. I'm gonna fight some of these guys. I feel like Shauna. Has the game become trivial? There's still a lot of enemy stat inflation and other stuff. A nice 66. Okay, so Calf is coming towards Roy now. That's perfect. Alright, can we get more? Can we get EXP and unpromoted people? The studied tome kill? Yeah. Bonk. You can always run ahead with a Dorothy and have her kill another one. She can always take a single axe to the face. One won't be lethal. They do so much damage. These units are so bulky, too. Moving up Chad so we can recruit Ray. I'm getting body blocked in this this tight zone here, honestly. How do we want to fight this squad of people? What do you have? Melee weapons? We can probably handle him. If we bring him towards us and he doesn't die, we can always light brand him to finish him. Let's use a strong weapon. I can also always physics stab to heal people who need it from far away, because I just got another physic. I don't mind spending some a little bit. 20 EXP too, really substantial. Huge traffic jam here. What if the traffic jam will be so thick that Calf turns around and gets confused? Because she has pass, but she can't pass. Why did I only do 3 damage with Shauna? How much defense does that guy have? Must be armored blow. Shauna has 30 free attack with the Silver Lance. Yeah, it was armored blow. Thankfully, the light brand does. It's not even enough. This guy's insane. What the heck? Oh, Lethality. A full 100 EXP. What level was that guy? Do we still have the wacky like thief EXP gains, even as an assassin? Is that still active? I won't complain. That was a lot of experience. How much do these guys do to me? I'll be fine if I kill the Killer Lance guy from range. Just enough damage. Yeah, you don't need crits for Lethality, it's like a different version of it. It's not like... It's not Silencer where you need to crit, it just kills something every single hit, 8% of the time. Oh, the Lethality extra EXP, you're right, there's a Lethality weapon EXP multiplier. I forgot about that, thank you for reminding me. Alright, we have Calf now. She's, like, gonna be a door opener for us. Otherwise, I don't really care. She has, like, Fortune. She'll open doors. That is her lot in life. How do you even... Does Ray attack Chad? Does he move? Can I, like, safely bring him towards me without exploding? I'll just let him, like, tap Deke or something. He has 12 crit and Anathema, though. He might crit me. How about I use Calf? Calf can't be crit. Calf is the perfect unit to make Ray come to me if he moves. If he doesn't move, then we'll just save to have, Chad run in. Yeah, I think he's stationary, but like, just in case they change something, I can't be too sure. I'll just play it safe. Yeah, I don't really know why the Calf is... They're just kind of like looking for skills to give people, and I think they just kind of chose at random sometimes. Who's my boss killer? Lelena's probably pretty good into dragons. They have low res. 20 free defense, 13 res. Oh my god, skills. Intimidate. Odd Rhythm. Quick Burn. Okay. I don't know why they have, like, Fire Rhythm from LAS, but sure. I want to steal this. I want to capture this Flamestone. I want to give it the Fae. I'll capture this guy if it's reasonable. He's pretty slow. We could double with Lelena with some speed support. Let's chip him low and find a way to kill with Geese. Strength on Clarine. That's all she got? 25%. I was hoping to get that last point of speed. Because every point of speed kind of matters in this, I was kind of fishing for it. I'll keep fishing for it. Let's just do a random barrier. Really want that last point of speed. Yep. Bunch of wyverns. This is level 8 or so? Yes, more strength. Shauna's looking spicy. We could also probably use like things like wind swords on her. I think those can be bought in Arcadia. She has 18 magic. I naturally got a lot of it just because she has aptitude. Still has a lot of stats to gain outside of skill and speed, so that's exciting. Ray doesn't move. Let's go recruit him with Chad. Lena can be the one to fight the boss. We can give her extra speed using Clarine. Make sure she doubles. We did not kill though. We want Geese to kill. What stands Geese to get him closer? We want Geese to steal that Fire Stone for Faye. We already checked her. Oops. Oh, does he attack when in range? Oh, you're saying he doesn't move, but he would attack? I wouldn't have seen that coming. I would have watched Ray mercilessly kill Chad, if no one told me. I had no idea. Because he just didn't attack me earlier, I just assumed he wouldn't attack here. Nah, Ray would have put his ass down. He would have been like, yeah, I know you're an orphan, but like, your life isn't hard enough here. Yeah, no, Shauna having aptitude is ridiculous. Should have been on, like, Windy for Sophia, but nope, it's on Shauna, so she has 10 million growths and extremely high stats. Alrighty. Oh, you get EXP, that's funny. Yeah, why not? Chad level up for talking to Ray. We definitely have to preview Ray's promotions. He has a skill growth, I guess. HP as well. His base stats are pretty high, he got hard mode bonuses, his strength is really high, which implies physical weapons. His utility skills are extremely good for capturing, because we can give minus 25 avoid to anything, which is really good to capture stuff for consistency. So we're gonna have him go next to the boss when we go in for the capture to make sure we can land the hit. Otherwise, Melina is going to be the one fighting the boss, because we can die. If we fight it, we die. Can we reduce that damage? Yes, we can. Unfortunately, we might crit. If we stand off to the side, we die again. That's because Sol is here. So let's remove Roy from the equation. Now we can be near Sol, but we don't have as high chance to crit. That's better. I'm gonna, out of paranoia, do this on player phase in case my rally somehow wears off in enemy phase. It doesn't. I'm just gonna end turn. We'll do our 42 damage. And we'll try and see if we can get a Geese capture in. I wasn't expecting the stones to be 1-2 range. The reason Melina's so good against Manikeets and Vanilla is because they're slow, so she can double them, and they have 1 range, but he's got buffed to 1-2 range. That's a huge buff to Faye! Think about how good Faye is! 1-2 range Dragonstones, and we can steal this and give it to her! It's a plus 20 defense Dragonstone! Faye's gonna be so sick! See ya, DJ. Like, Faye's just gonna be really strong, right? Yeah, I've been using Rally on enemy phase the entire game. I just got paranoid because Melina's one off of death. I think 1-2 range stones are interesting, yeah. I have any hope of getting the loot before the chapter's over. I need to, like, find Astolfo and some units back. Yeah, Faye stonks are going crazy. I did less damage than anticipated. I was supposed to be hitting 16s. Does he have a skill that makes him stronger on player phase? What happened there? Oh, my Death Blow. It's my Death Blow that makes me do 6 more damage. That means if I maintain this position, I could pretty safely chip him down to 5. Then how much damage can I do? Okay. if we have Ray move nearby, we can get this damage up to 100% hit rate at minimum. Then we can use stuff like Dorothy to increase his damage. We can do a Roy Rally, we can use Dorothy. We have ways to increase damage. Speaking of Roy Rally, kind of need Roy right now to rally Lilina so Lilina survives. We get out of the way, drop Roy, then dance Roy. Then we can pick up Roy after. But we need this rally. But we don't want his support bonus. His support bonus makes him kill. So we like explicitly need to like prevent him from like supporting Lilina. And now she gets hit by for 28 and should deal 10 times 2 and get the boss down kind of low. It's 17 now, so it'll be 11s on my turn. Or on enemy phase, because of Death Blow. It should be doable. But yeah, there's a bunch of super strong wyverns. Do I care about these chests? There's like a million enemies in the way. And I only have so many turns to get there. So maybe I don't care about the chests. What's in them? I guess I'll look up what's in them. Real quick. I have the ROM open. Just need to go into the level 12? Yeah, I found it. Okay, map objects. It's a knife and a wind sword, and I can buy wind swords in Arcadia. I'm gonna pass. I think I can survive without those items. They removed the air caliber though. It's a knife and a wind sword now. And I can buy wind swords later, so like I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll manage without it. Why remove the air caliber though? Okay, the great intercept, the great capture. Okay, he'll go down to 9. Or actually he'll go down to 7, right? Because I hit 11s now. I guess a cat mag, maybe we should promote her. No! I hate capturing. Oh, she gained speed! It's okay now. We even removed her support so she wouldn't crit. She still crit. She has a... Why is her crit rate so high? What's she getting all this crit rate from? Who's giving her crit? Oh, is it... Okay. No, Wendy's not there. Oh, I moved to Stolfo in range mindlessly. Okay, that's why she had crit. That's my fault. I'll get one in Arcadia. There's a lot of opportunities to get Firestones. They're all over the game. We'll just get another one. We just wanted to get one in like a safe environment here, but whatever. Astolfo's fault. I'm molding. Let's just get this Healy XP and end the chapter. You thought this was a VOD? That's funny. I'll be a VOD soon. I think I'm finishing the chapter and then doing inventory management and then probably heading out. I'll show you Seraph. Unfortunately his defense caps are only like 20s and we'll hit them because his growths are crazy, but he's getting there. He's a unit. He'll get some cool skills at like 5. Yeah, he's bulky. He has really good HP. We also promoted Dorothy. She has a crit boost now, and we got 2 Brave Bows in this chapter because we stole one and then found one. So we'll give her Brave Bows, and she can Brave Bow, crit, add a proc, and be a monster, hopefully, on player phase. We also promoted Windy, whose mixed bulk is getting truly ridiculous. I mean, look at these stats, right? Plus, that res is over 20 on enemy phase. Speed 24. It's crazy when she gets attacked. She has great shield, so she blocks 24% of all hits now. Geese were trained to be a capture bot. He's coming along really well. We were going to capture the ball, so we crit it. But he's doing great. We'll promote him into Warrior. Warrior gets Lancebreaker, and then his ability to fight lances will be Immaculate. In fact, we might just Lancebreak. We might promote him like next chapter, so he can fight all the Cavaliers. And get a ton of EXP, because there's a ton of Cavaliers in chapter 13. so we can do that. We're gonna steal Armads from Durban, yeah, we're gonna do it. We might promote Geese just to make him better at doing that, because Durban's probably gonna be really heavy. If we have any chance of stealing Armads, we're gonna have to promote for Khan, and we still might not be able to do it. We might not be able to steal Armads, but we're gonna try. We used the body ring on Shauna. Maybe saving it for Geese for capturing would have been funnier. We won't have Garrett for Durban. Garrett joins Objective 15. So yeah, I don't think we can capture Durban, but Shauna needed it. She has 5 con, and also these stats. How do you feel about these stats, Seraph? Are these good stats? Is Shauna approved? We also bought like 4 short spears. Unauthorized thing. True! These short spears are crazy. They have 85 hit, so we bought like 4 of these. Anyway, we can just end the chapter. We want to like try and like meme one more level out of Clarine real quick on like barriers, just and then like promote her to like celebrate the end of the stream. I might do that. I want to see if I can get this last point of speed real quick. One more turn. Am I in range of anything? Yes. Okay, it's before turn 20, so it's okay. Let's just greed. Let's just greed a little bit because I want to. I guess I could kill stuff too. Let's leave Roy by the throne, but I just really want to get Clarine that last point of speed. I'm just gonna skip the walking. Clarine is at yeah. I'll just kill shit because I waited turns anyway. But otherwise, it's like, they're not super high level, but maybe like Assassin gets a whole bunch of EXP off of them. That's like entirely possible. I can get Lilina one shot even. Not much EXP, surprisingly little. Although we can... The spears aren't even that good, they have 70 hit. I kind of like short spears more. That's why I'm not like reacting strongly to them. Oh yeah, I can reduce their avoid like this. Gray. Yeah, the hit rate on the short spear is crazy. It's just too good. Yeah, let's get this last level, then we'll end the chapter. Please gain speed, 75% chance, and then we'll promote you. Get speed, get speed. Clarine, I'll promote her anyway, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Do we greed? Do we greed the last point for kicks while she's still gaining EXP easily? Maybe. An unhuman. Why do they keep referring to every mana key as unhumans? Why is that their like tagline here? It has nothing to do with the original script. It's completely original that they decided to call mana keys unhumans. Isn't that just vaguely racist? That's like the slur we're using against Manakete. Sorry, you don't count. Armads! Oh, we get all 8 of the weapons! True. Ray used it in vanilla? Really? Okay. That's vanilla? I had no idea! They call them unhumans? It's such an awkwardly written line. Well, no, it's not technically the vanilla text, because that's a translator. Because the original text is Japanese. Is Japanese call them unhuman too? But like... Wait, is this guy's blinking frames broken? Oh yeah, look, he blinks. When he blinks, the outline on the side of his head vanishes. He has green teeth too, just like the other brigand. Yep, super broken sprite, green teeth has. Why is his dialogue like this? Why is he hanging every single vowel? Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to capture Durbin, but we'll go for it. This chapter sucks. Like, this chapter's just not fun, and it's gonna be super, super dangerous compared to the vanilla one, because the vanilla one, there's just trivial steel axe bandits that don't have a hope of hitting you. In this, no, they have strength and speed, and silver axes are gonna be really dangerous. Yeah, I could always capture some, but they're the high con, so, like, no, I need to promote to capture them. I could promote, I guess. Oh, I don't go to the world map, if it's a Gaiden chapter. So I can't go shopping. That's good to know, I guess. That year. Oh, I can only bring 10 units, I'll have to, like, think. The Treasures of Good Loot, so it's not just antitoxins anymore? Okay, this is gonna be, like, actually a complicated chapter. I'm not doing it today, then. I'll do it tomorrow. But I guess if I want to capture people along the way, I could promote Geese now. We need extra con for capturing, and extra stats wouldn't hurt. I want to go Warrior, because it gives Lance Reaver, which is a really, really good skill in general. It'll let me dodge tank enemy lances, and it'll be good for capturing any enemies that has a lance. Also, the sprite's just better. Big gains to bulk, mostly. Using Ray? Maybe. Anyway, the skill we got is Lance Reaver. So, this is crazy. Big number. It's D bows, I think. Yeah, it's D, but we don't care about the bows. You can use Brave Axes and crap too. What's his con? 14. What went up? We probably can't capture other warriors or anything. But we can capture unpromoted X guys now. Yeah, Ray is a 12 Might Horse Slayer, and he has really weird high stats. We're gonna see what his promotions are, because I don't know what's going on with Ray. Yeah, Lancebreaker applies all the time. You can use a bow and... So he has 18 magic, or 18 strength. So even if we're not going to promote him right now, I want to see what's going on with the strength stat, if he has like a unique Ray-specific promotions. We're going to make a save state. We're going to check. Druid and Dark Knight. Okay, well this is the strength stat, I guess. We'll just see what Dark Knight is. Oh, Ray is a unique sprite too. That's actually a good sprite. So what's a Dark Knight? He would get a base 20 strength. His speed would still be pretty damn low. He would get swords. Is having the ability to use swords helpful? It's D rank swords at least, so he could use steel, but like, does a sword help you compared to using magic? Typically enemies have lower res, and magic is 1 to 2 range. I feel like the sword's just there as like a gimmick, more than it being particularly good. His level 1 skill would be Kanto too, so he wouldn't get an immediate skill or anything. I think Druids give Vengeance at level 1. I mean, I can go check. I can also check what Druid gives when you promote them, because Druid gets speed, then like obvious. Oh, Druid gets free speed! Why would you ever go Dark Knight here? Like, you get stab. Like, you don't want swords to begin with. You get stab, so he'd be a utility, and he gets speed. Like, isn't this just a good unit, like, immediately? 20 magic. What's his skill? Life Taker. Whatever. It's only on player phase, right? Or is that work on enemy phase? Is this like an enemy phase Nosferatu thing? Or do you have to attack on player phase? The wording implies to me that you have to attack and defeat an enemy on your turn, but yeah, player phase. It's not that good then, it's okay. I don't have a strong opinion on it. So then, we could potentially use Ray as like a new staff unit. The thing is, the problem with using mages as staff units is that your actual staff units are irreplaceable. Because Saul is not here for combat, but Saul having drive speed is too good. You can't like not use Saul. He has drive speed. So you know Ray would be a combat unit who could use staves, like the utility. Oh, but his utility is really good. He does have utility, Seraph. He has Hex, and Anathema. Say I want to capture something. I can put Ray next to them. 25 less dodge on the enemy. Ray does have utility. He's got to be useful then. Also really high magic for really long warping potentially. Maybe then it would be worth like... Why is Druid have a strength cap of 30? It might even be worth like training him a bit. He's level 12. What stats could he gain? He can't gain magic, I guess. So the argument to early promote him would be he can gain magic. The argument not to be early promote him would be he can gain speed. So I guess it's like, do you want to greed more magic or do you want to try and get speed? Because maybe you could give him the speed wing. Do you think you could do like a Ray invest where you give him all of your speed wings and try and cap out speed? Because we have one speed wing right now. When do you get more? What if you did like a speed Ray invest and made him into a combatant? Because he's also going to be like reasonably bulky. He gets 80 HP when he levels up. So we get like an angelic robe worth of HP just by leveling him up without the early promo. You could greed speed, you could speed wing, you could invest. Ray is actually like a potentially good unit. Something to consider. Early promo the grind staff, that's also a strong consideration. Either way, let's see how Clarine does as a combatant, because I'm tired of grinding her. And I want to promote. Clarine would never get stuck using staffs every turn of her combat. She has fucking power staff, so she can staff and then fight. Well, War Cleric is funny. She looks like a mushroom. She's so conical. She looks like a dart that you could throw at like some sort of surface and would stick in. This bitch triangular. That's funny. Obviously I don't want this. I want to use my 20 magic offensively, so I want Valkyrie. I also looked at the War Cleric skills and I said eh. And Valkyrie keeps the horse, so she thick. She felt like a Dorito. Valkyrie has to be better, right? 2 magic, some bulk. 3 HP is welcome. We've used an angelic robe on Clarine, so she actually has HP now. Light magic is what we've wanted the entire time. But we don't even have any light tomes. We can't go to the world map. Oh, we have one. Thank god it weighs 4. They reduced the weight of light tomes. The FE8 light tome is like really heavy. This is more of an FE6 style light tome. That's nice. It's usable. She has 22 magic. She can keep gaining speed. She has power staff, so she can staff and then fight. Seems like a good unit to me. Maybe they'll get more interesting skills as Valkyrie. The only thing we got right now was nothing. I guess you don't get a level 1 skill, because if you don't have Kanto, you get Kanto. Like, say you're Ellen promoting into Valkyrie, then you would get Kanto. That's probably what happens. That's probably why I didn't get a level 1 skill. But we'll go Valk. Anyone else that... How about Lilina? She's level 18, she capped her magic. Let's just do it. Let's rip this Heaven Seal. I see there's calls for Warmonk Soul. So this gives her 2 speed, that's nice. 5 res. Lilina's a res tank now. Oh yeah, she gets everything. So, we don't really need... B-rank stabs is crazy. Lilina's actually probably a way better candidate for using staff utility than Ray. Ray would be more of a combatant and a avoid down utility unit. If we want to have a staff unit for the purpose of high magic staffing, that would be Lilina. Because we can get Lilina to have 30 magic, and then warp. In fact, if we never use up the study tome, if you're holding the study tome when you warp, does it give even more warp range? Didn't we just have Wyvern Rider reinforcements? Oh, like in the last chapter? Or I guess we were fighting Burns' army, not Western Isles people, but... But yeah, this seems like we could, oh yeah, she got the useless skill. She doesn't have Ether yet, but she has Rightful Heir now, which is kind of funny. We get Ether later, don't know when. But yeah, we'll do staff grinding for Lilina to get to A rank. It won't take very long, because we really want A rank. Light magic is probably not very good on her, when we could just use Anima. Does she give any con? 5 con. Not very good at using X's then. How much does the Wolf Beetle weigh? The Wolf Beetle weighs 10, so she loses 5 of her already low speed to use it, but maybe it can one-shot a horse or something. Take her the SX. We'll get some Wolf Beetle kills on Cavalry, and we'll see if the Wolf Beetle gives extra weapon EXP. Maybe it's reasonable. We'll try. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on using Ray. Maybe like Deke is like just an okay unit who's kind of like reached his peak. Deke doesn't have like crazy growths or crazy skills. He's just like been like a early game unit who's just been like moderately here. He's not like broken. Characters like Shauna are broken, right? Deke was broken early game when the early game was extremely difficult and he could kill stuff with the hammer and the halberd that no one else could kill. That niche is gone. Deke is kind of like, he's very much an Ogma in this game. He's kind of done his bit. I feel like I don't need to keep using Deke. I feel like I could kind of pivot. Either way, I need to, you know, play a Astolfo at like a minimum. But yeah, it's kind of hard to choose to deploy in like a tight chapter like this, because I also want a Dancer. It'd be cool to start training Ray. So we'll figure that out another time, because it's hard to drop staff units like Soul. Like, maybe I can drop Soul now. The whole time I've been calling Soul indispensable, because of drive speed, of course it's extremely good. But because I have rally speed and spur speed, I can probably actually get away without using Saul on chapters of low deploy. That's the main thing he's there for. I can get away without it. Because I want to bring other units. I need like, you know, people who can open boxes. I would like to bring a Dancer, say, right? So, you know, Deke can go away. Larum can go away. Give a Brave Bow to, Oh yeah, I can use a Physics Staff at base with Lilina. That's kind of crazy to think about, right? I can just use a Physic. I'm kind of low on Men Stabs. Because I couldn't go back to the world map, but... Fresh one on Clarion. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I could do. You could Staff Grind, you could maybe... Do the poison events poison you, or do they just deal damage? Because if they poison you, you can use Restore as to Staff Grind. Can you Staff Grind Lilina to A rank in this chapter with just Restore spam? Sounds like there's options. I'll finish exploring those options tomorrow. It's really late. I've been live for about 4 hours. And I've gotten very little done in that time. But I will just have to continue tomorrow. And we'll see if we can capture the Spirit and get like 2 Armads, but Geese probably doesn't have enough con. Torch Grinder this chapter. Yeah, I'll do Staff Grind to get Lilina A rank so she can warp after Arcadia. And then we'll use Lilina's ability to warp to skip 14x. Oh, I don't know if you can skip Guidance anymore if they spawn the legendary hero after you take out the boss. It's probably way harder to warp skip. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. See you, Dooming. See you, everyone. I'll stream again tomorrow afternoon. In like 20 hours from now. Cheers.